What's up? What's up? See 3 people on the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. What's up, Red Room? How's it going? Eddie, the godfather. My apologies. How's it going, guys? Can you guys hear me okay? Hello? I think we're good. Doing good, Eddie. Thank you for asking. I posted the link for the stream if anyone wants to join and share anything with us. Latest hunts, latest finds, what you guys are working on, anything. If you guys have anything for trade, gonna get that going as well. Okay, awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I just needed to increase the volume on my mic, but yeah, we're good. Definitely good. Well, all right. So, how are you guys doing this fine Sunday? Did you guys find anything good while hunting? If not, what are you guys working on? Talk to me, guys. What's up? Hey, Rapid Nismo is in the house. Where's the jukes? Eddie Grijalva's in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, man, it's been a hot minute since good old Rapid Nismo has tuned in. He's been MIA for a few weeks. I'm glad he's doing good. Ah, nice. Rapid Nismo says he's getting ready to set up. Okay, cool. More than happy to have you join, brother, and share what you're up to. Yeah, same here. Red Room, nothing, man. I mean, I hit a few stores today. I hit a few stores yesterday. Nothing, absolutely nothing. On Friday, I did get, kind of lucky, I guess. I found this awesome Target exclusive Auto World pack. So, Hector Auto Body, what's up, brother? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. What's new with you guys, man? So yeah, guys, I mean, yeah, Eddie, yeah, definitely. It's a sweet pack. I mean, it's not the Ultra Chase set, unfortunately, but even then, as you can see, it's a limited edition. So even though it's not the Ultra, it's still good to pick up because it's only exclusive to Target. So, in the house, let's add him to the stream, guys. Please welcome Mr. Rapid Nismo. How you doing, mate? There you go. You had to show the juke.
It's working for once.
For us here in the States, our slogan is "It ain't the same without the flame." For Rapid is "It ain't the same without the juke." Without the jukes, I'm sorry. Oh, nice, brother. How you been? Good. Were you busy or just on vacation with family or something? Or
no, just never been able to get in the chance, so I've been asleep. So yeah, I had a sitting because I've been Sundays.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always, but just been busy, and then I just fall asleep because I just don't get enough sleep. So I just fall asleep and then miss the stream, which I'm pretty annoyed at. I'm back though. I'm back.
What time is it over there in in your. I don't want. I keep getting it wrong. I don't want to say it wrong.
2 minutes to 8 p.m.
Oh,
But
okay.
we still like it.
I'm
Still like it.
surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised there's still a little bit of sunlight over there. So it
It'll
doesn't
be
get
like
it doesn't get dark over there till like what, like 9ish, 9.
till about sun will start going down very, very soon. But it'll
Wow.
only get dark about 10:30. But that's summertime for us now.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, here in California, well, I mean, right now we're still on daylight savings, but yeah, usually around 6:30, 7 o'clock, the sun's already setting. It's starting to
Huh.
get yeah, it gets dark here pretty soon, pretty quickly.
Well, I
So
have relatives who live in SoCal. Not sure where, Orange County. So I'm pretty familiar with where the weather is. Someday I'll get out there and visit them, which means I'll get to visit a few of the diecast family. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Touch wood.
oh,
I would.
nice.
Hopefully,
That's cool, man. Hey, I
would
mean,
just be fun.
yeah, any way you could get them, go ahead. By all means, use all your resources.
It's just a shame that while I'll be there, I wouldn't be able to see that, which would be the real deal breaker. Because I can't live with that thing for can't live without it for very long.
It's all right, my brother. It's all right.
Sporting
You'll
a new badge,
Yeah, you'll be enjoying that thing very, very soon. Oh, look at that. Very nice.
That's a Cobra Sport badge, which is a prestigious company in the UK who do exhaust, and they have done since the late 90s, early 2000s. And we are the world's first to have their exhausting equipped to our Duke, which means we now have a sponsorship code with Cobra, which is Duke 10 if you want 10% off of your next custom exhaust by Cobra. I'm quite happy with it, to be fair. It sounds fantastic. It's I think only a UK system. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure on that, but it sounds meaty. It pops and bangs and it burbles. It's just stupid but nice.
Indeed, indeed.
And now you can hear it in the car parks. Now we'll say that. We'll say that much.
Okay. So, have you been out hunting at all, or not really?
Every single day I've been able to, and still nothing. I've seen some KKs. I've managed to get the GT3, the GT3 that I've already showcased on my channel, but for the most part, nothing. For the past 2-3 months, I've been searching for Matchbox's E91 3 Series Touring. That's a BMW, it's a black one. And I've been to at least 18 stores, and every single one of them is a massive no. I've gone to one at least every week, and every single one has been an absolute fluke. Nothing. I've had a friend of mine who's managed to find a blue EG drag Civic, the blue EG hatch, which is my favorite generation of Civic, and I still haven't been able to find that. And I've been to numerous amount of stores that are supposed to have had them and haven't. He somehow managed to catch it on the right day where he did, and that's really where I'm at right now. I'm finding some things, but most of it's just complete and utter rubbish, or fantasy castings, which I'm just not interested in, or American garbage, as you could say, which will be your Dodge Challengers, Chargers, and stuff, which we don't really have interest in here, at least we're learning. That's pretty much where I am at now. Nothing else. I wish I had more to say, but I really don't. It's just been completely rubbish.
Yeah. Well, we have the same feeling here about your ugly Volvos and your
Well, you see, you're just wrong though, in every sense.
Nissan Jukes. They're totally worthless.
What do you drive? What do you drive on a regular basis?
Ford EcoSport.
Guarantee this thing would absolutely blow the doors off of your Ford. I guarantee it.
Maybe not.
It would blow the doors off of it.
Mine has a turbo engine in it.
So does it.
So yeah, hey,
In fact, you can hear the turbo whine every time it moves, which is sometimes not a great thing, but this is the way it's designed. So it's not just the
yeah,
turbo blowing.
yeah. Mine is quiet, but it still
Mine is,
has a lot. But it still has a lot inside that engine.
that isn't quiet. By any
Yeah,
definition of the word quiet, that isn't quiet. It pops and it bangs and it burbles and it just sounds fantastic and it's obnoxious and it's how it should be. And the turbo is loud. Everything on it's loud and it's fast. It's nice. It's a nice car and it's rare.
yeah. So as the 2018 EcoSport, you don't see very many around, which is why I bought it. I don't want to have some. I don't want to have something that everybody has like the Hondas and
Well,
the Cities and all that stuff. I won't.
you see, normal Dukes or regular Dukes is like our 2018 blue one. There's quite a few of them around, but with this being a one of 200 in the world car, I guarantee you don't see many of this in this spec. There's literally only 200 of these ever made or in existence right now. So put that into proportion. Pretty rare car. I think it's rarer than some hypercars. Maybe wrong, maybe right. I don't know. But I know they produced more McLaren P1s than they did this Nismo. So a little bit of a flex point there.
Red Room Diecast has a question for you, Nismo. He's asking what is the insurance cost or the rates on that Juke?
I wouldn't know because of it, but for my dad who's been driving for I think at least 30 years now, it's lower than what my mum does on her Duke, and her Duke is a 5-speed 1.6 non-turbo. Bleh. It doesn't really shift. It doesn't move very fast. It's not very, it's just a family car. But his insurance is much higher than his, and he's driving this every day. So yeah, the insurance isn't too bad. From what I know, obviously I don't know exact figures, but it's not horrendous by any means.
Alejandro, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Yeah, well, good luck with those Jukes. I mean, here in the States, they're slowly but surely phasing those things out because they're not very popular. They're not.
From my understanding, there wasn't many Dukes in the first place in America because they didn't sell very well. But there was even less Nismos, and I think they're starting to become very, 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 we'll say, have a very large cult following. Because I've noticed that in a trend where there's less people buying, say, Focus STs and more people buying these because they're, say, a family car you can use every day. But it will also blow the doors off of mostly anything that'll face in its range. So I think there's a lot more attention on the Nismos now. They're not as more
Oh
of a
yeah, of course.
recognized legend, we'll say. But the
Of
stats
course.
on paper, it's unmatched. I mean, it's a 1.6 litre turbocharged engine. We're developing stock 218. I was developed slightly higher because of the exhaust. It's about 225, I think. We haven't tested it, but it's around 225. But they come in stock with an LSD on the front axle when you came with a 6-speed manual, which was what you call limited slip diff. We also have Enki wheels, Enki forged wheels from factory, which is the strongest type of wheels you can possibly buy. And they are a stupid price. I think brand new, they're £500 per piece, which is stupid. Obviously the body kit alone is quite nice and rare. Nismo bucket seats, or you can opt for the Recaro seats if you want them. They're bucket seats. Just generally a nice car. They're rare, they're nice, and they do everything we want. It's fast and we can deal with it. It's just cool.
Well, I mean, with gas prices, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, don't tell me. Oh, don't talk to me about petrol prices.
Gas prices, yeah, that's probably why you need those, the most economic cars as you guys can get
Right.
over there.
Just say this, right? Even the Blue Duke, which is a very economical car, that one there, I think even that one's £75 to fill, maybe even more than that. Maybe wrong, maybe right, I'm not sure. But even that's a pain in the backside to fill up. So put it this way, this car's favourite place is the petrol station. It goes there pretty much, I think it's at least once every week it goes to the petrol station. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm definitely considering buying either a hybrid or a EV car. Yeah, I mean these prices. I mean, they're starting to come down gradually, but still, it's like wow.
I mean, we drove the Nismo up to, if any of you saw my Instagram stories, we were up to Gretna Green, which is right on the border of England and Scotland, which was about 60, maybe, no. So we're right on the east coast of England, and Gretna Green's right on the west coast. So not northwest. It's the south of Scotland, but sort of the north of England. The northwest point is where it's at, right where the M6 follows up, which is a road. And
Nice.
we were averaging, I think, on very economical driving, no flooring, no shenanigans, a 37 mpg over, I think it was about 70, 80, 90 miles. So not good. When we were pushing it or going up a hill, it went down to about 20. So
Wow.
not great. Not great. I mean,
Yeah.
the problem was it's more economical when you push it. So say you're not flooring it, but going a decent speed, say 80 mile an hour on a highway or motorway, it's fairly economical. It burns little to no fuel. But when you're stuck behind a caravan going 50 up a road, it just chugs it because it's up high revs because there's nothing else you can do. It's ridiculous. And obviously now, being the summer holidays, it's peak caravan season. So every family in the caravans going everywhere and they clog the roads up and you can't get around them because it's a dual track road, whereas one on one side, one on the other. And the dual markings in the middle mean you can't overtake on any side. So basically, you sit there chugging fuel.
Yeah. Firefly toy hunters in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? So, what plans do you have for your channel? What else is new? What's coming? Any leaks? Anything you want to share with us, Mr.
Right
Rabbit?
now, I'm looking around my room where all my collection is. I'm going, right, I haven't shown that off yet. I'll show that off. But I know that in the coming weeks or months, we'll be having a 1/64 scale to exact custom of our Nismo coming soon. And in fact, if Derek had on his diecast was here, or any of, Mark, they've already seen it because the creator of this custom has showed them, but not me, because I asked specifically, don't show me. I'll send you the pictures of the rail car so you can go after it, but don't show me. You may know who it is. He's a little guy from Alabama called David Twice Diecast. He's done fantastic customs in the past, and I physically can't wait to see this thing. It's built off of one of these, which is Atomic Duke. It's exactly 1/64 scale. And he's been little hints and told me the reactions of said, we'll say, That's a Man Diecast and, of course, Honest. And I think, can't remember which one it was that said, but one of them said he's going to have a heart attack and flip out when he sees it. And the other one said, you've blown the doors off it or something like that. It's insane. So I can't imagine what it actually looks like.
Yeah.
And to finally have an exact version of our car in my collection.
Well, I guess we shall wait and see.
It will be great. Fantastic, even. But that's a little hint. That's coming soon. In the near future, I'm just deciding what people want because my views have slightly flopped. I'm trying to figure that out, possibly because of my hashtags. I'm not getting them quite right. The user faces are there, so massive shout out to everyone who watches. Actually, at 5 o'clock tonight, which was a few hours ago, a review of the Siku Gtr Nismo went up, and that was a pretty good cast. I was very, very sort of overwhelmed by that. Siku is a brand that I don't really usually pick up because they're quite expensive and I don't really like them because the castings are really bulbous and too big. But this one really, really surprised me because the details were fantastic. So if you want to check that out, you know where I am. And that's probably the latest. There's any more, if anyone wants something, just let me know. I'll make a video. I will have a look at what I've got. If you have any recommendations of hunting videos or reviews or castings or anything you want me to take a look at, please let me know. Search me up on Instagram and sort of DM me on there and send me some suggestions. But yeah, that's where I'm pretty much at.
There you go, guys. If you guys, our buddy Rapid Nismo is open to suggestions. If there's anything you'd like to see him do, showcase, do more of, hit him up, drop him a comment on Instagram or on any of his time. Time gets in the way of everything. Sometimes we have to do, unexpected things come up, and we have to tackle those first because they are priority. So, but yeah, we do what we can. Yeah, even me. I mean, because of the the distribution and supply chain issues.
I've seen that as well.
I haven't been able to upload as many videos as I would like. Before I used to upload at least 2 or 3 videos per week, and now it's like 1 every week, maybe 2, depending on how the supply the stores are get new stuff and stuff. But it's crazy. Like now,
to me,
like
with the video of sorry, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, like right now, I've been hearing from employees that they are getting stuff, but they're everything has like a date. They can't push certain things out until a certain date or something like that, and the holidays are coming up, and they want to make sure that they have enough inventory for the holidays and yada yada yada. Like all right, whatever. Stuff is gonna sell, regardless. Yeah. So. It is what it is. I mean, we have at their mercy, unfortunately. So we have to.
But from my perspective of that point, when stores are keeping stuff in back, all I'm seeing is you're just pulling on the fact that as soon as those go out on the shelves, every single one of those is getting wiped in the first day that they're being put out on the shelves. Every single thing is getting taken, even the fantasy casts. I've seen it happen many times before, and I will see it many times in the future. I've been collecting since before COVID, which is where most collectors now have come from. At least in my area, most people who are collecting started over lockdown. So I've seen sort of an epidemic of people who've gone from, I'd say, full shelves for, quite a long time to now where I can literally go in a shop, they can be restocking it, and there'll be nothing. Absolutely nothing. So for a store to be keeping it back for later, all they're doing is prolonging the fact that the longer they wait, the faster everything's going to be cleared from the shelves. In terms of your schedule thing you said in the videos, I was sort of stuck in a rut between uploading randomly or having a proper schedule, to which I thought, if I have a schedule, I used to have it on Saturday, always 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
But now I've changed it to Sunday because it gives me one extra sort of day. So if I don't record during the week, I can record on Saturday and it gives me an extra chance. So I don't have to rush on a Friday and also edit and stuff, and it makes so much more sense. But I quite like having 1 video per week because it keeps a steady upload. It's not too stressful and sort of demanding. And it means I can focus on other things at the same time and enjoy other things. There was a period, I think, around 2020, late 2020, early 2021, when I would put a video out on Saturday and Tuesday, and that was just way too demanding. I wouldn't recommend that at all. I definitely like my 1 video per week, or even less. It's a lot more casual, and it keeps it sort of a fun thing, rather than I have to get something out and stressing about it, which I sort of did today because I realised about 5:40 or 20 to 6 that my GTR video hadn't released yet because silly me decided that it would release on the 7th of August because I didn't read what YouTube was saying. So I had to redo that, and it's out now. So minor tweaks here and there, but as with everything, it's worked out and it's come out all right. It's definitely not the best video I've ever uploaded, but it's definitely not the worst.
Absolutely. Jay Holla says that there's a reset going on. That's true. That's another thing. So a lot of stores are adjusting their pricing on everything, because of the inflation and stuff like that. So that's
Now,
another.
from your perspective, though,
Yeah, that's
sorry, sorry to interrupt again, but you guys, I'm pretty sure, what's the price of just a general main line, just one singular main line from Hot Wheels?
uh, depending on where you go, but usually they're between 94 cents and $1.25.
Now, I've seen people, not name any names because honestly I couldn't, but people complaining that they've gone up to $1/$1.25. Um, Now I can remember around 2018 when castings were say £1 and you could get them easily. Say do you remember the red Audi RS6?
Yes, of course.
That was around, and that I bought mine for £1, and that was the last casting I ever bought for £1 from Hot Wheels. Last one ever. I have never bought one since, brand new from a shop. Since then, you struggle to find them for less than £2, which is double, or maybe even triple what you guys are getting them for, which I think is crazy. But that's not even the worst thing. I've seen people in Singapore who pay, I think it's $3.50 for a single cast, and I just dread when that happens here because inevitably it will. It'll happen everywhere at some point. But I absolutely envy anyone who's in America and have the opportunity to buy anything for that price because everything's so much cheaper and so much easier to get your hands on. I just can't fathom how easy it is and how much cheaper it must be to collect in America.
Yeah, you know what, Rapid? A lot of people think that, but trust me, and
Oh yeah, there are
yeah,
struggles for sure.
there's you have no idea, how many stores we have to hit, random times,
Oh yeah,
random days. It's like, yeah, a lot of people think, they see our videos and they think, "Oh, you guys are so lucky. You guys literally just walk into the stores and you find stuff in the pack." No, 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 no. It's a struggle. I
I
mean,
completely agree. I completely agree.
unless unless you're like an advent hunter, like, I mean, that's all you do, and you have the time to do it. Of course, I mean, you're going to be finding lots of chases, lots of supers, left and right. I mean, I don't have the time to do that, unfortunately, but
We do know of someone very close to us in our community who has a tendency to sleep inside of the little dump bays,
oh my
which is a sort of
gosh,
joke I made out about him. Do you know who I mean? You have an idea?
uh, the mailman,
Cool. So
Raul.
no, not mailman, because he mails himself to the stores, but that's another story. Um, he puts himself in a box and mails them, and then he went in the back of the shops. He goes through all the boxes and checks them all, swims through them all. But anyway, it was Derek. I made up a joke about him I think it was when he started the channel, and I really became friends with him. That I made up a story that he started sleeping in the dump bins, and then a bunch of other people started commenting that, and I was just like, "What if I started here?" And it sort of lived through. It started to phase out now, which I'm sort of thankful for because I don't really want a rumor that one of my mates in the community has slept in a dump bin. But it was quite a funny story that humoured me for quite a while. But Derek's a really good guy. He's collected for quite a few years and has really taught me a few things. Like, you've got to check times, and even now it doesn't really matter about timing now. For 90% of the stores I go to, you can't ever get to the boxes. They just have them locked away or sealed. You're not allowed to go through them. That's as is. So I've sort of learned that. But
Yeah, yeah,
in
and
terms of the man thing you talked about, it's, of course, you can have the same struggles like going to other shops, but in terms of pricing, it's so much easier because you can buy, say, double the amount, maybe even triple the amount of cars I can for the same price, which I find reasonably annoying. But I get it because inflation, and it's easier to it's easier to sell them in mass market to a bunch of people who are going to buy them rather than a market,
yeah,
a considerable further away. If you know what I mean, that makes perfect sense.
yeah. I mean that's true if you could find them.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
As with everywhere, though.
but yeah, I mean, I have some buddies in Mexico that they used to pay about $1 $1 a Hot Wheel, just the main line. Now they've gone up to nearly $3 a car.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. River Carlos 14 is wants to congratulate the women's English team on winning the Euro Cup. So out of that, Rapid Nismo, but
Mhm.
he's saying congrats to that. Red Room Diecast, definitely a struggle to find anything. Yep.
On the women's football, I would like to say mixed emotions because I don't follow it. Trying to sound sexist, but I follow the men's one, not really necessarily the women's one, because it doesn't really interest me as much. It's not really as big of a sport, if you know what I mean, and it's not really something that interests me. But all for it. If you want to do it, go ahead. Doesn't matter who you are or what you're doing, do it. If you want to get active or go ahead and do it. No one's stopping you. So more power to them, and well done for them winning this, because men couldn't, we couldn't. We fluff it up every time, but congratulations to them. They've done a great job getting where they have done, and even winning it. So fantastic job.
Absolutely. It all goes to the same pot, Rapid Nismo. So I mean, as long as they're representing the
Oh yeah,
the
of course.
they're representing the your neck of the woods over there, so it's all good. Dane South, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
What up, dude?
He's saying what's up to you as well, Rapid Nismo. Dane South is a great guy. He supports everybody.
Completely great.
Yeah, definitely a great guy.
He's
Hopefully,
always one of the. I don't know how he does it, but he's always one of the first to everyone's videos. Like you could upload 2 videos at the same exact time, and he'd be commenting on both of them. I don't know how. There's got to be about 5 Dane Souths, maybe more, maybe about 17 of them, all at the same time, simultaneously comment on everyone's channel. It's
yeah,
fantastic.
I would love to meet him. I mean, hopefully one day he he takes off his camera shy mask and he tunes in so that we all could have a chance to talk to him and meet him, and just talk to him, pick his brain, and so maybe he could share his experience. He could share his experience, his hunting experiences, as well.
Sorry, there
So
was
yeah.
a spider on me. It's on me again.
Oh my gosh, you just made made a new friend.
I don't like spiders, so he can have a new friend on the rocks.
It's looking for a new home. Maybe it's attracted to your shirt.
I quite like this shirt I just bought the other day.
It is a nice one.
I've got back super
yeah.
well.
Yep. If I were a spider, I would try to make myself nice and cozy there as well.
There was this massive one. I was just sitting on the couch the other day, just watching TV or YouTube. I think I was actually watching Mustang Hunter's hunting video, the latest one.
Yeah.
And this massive spider, about that big, crawls out from underneath the sofa and just walks across the ground. Jesus! Sorry, pardon that. Ran straight to the kitchen, at the cabinet where all the
right
the air fresheners are, and just started spraying them and dousing with it, and he just started going like that. And I'm like, I've just made him more angry. He just started sprinting across the carpet. I'm like, where's he going? He's still behind the bookcase. At least from my knowledge, I hope he's still behind the bookcase, so I know where he is. But I don't like them, especially the massive one with legs. Short, the little ones I don't really mind, but these massive ones with good big legs, just I don't like them.
Wow.
Don't care who they are or what spiders. Don't like them.
Was it a tarantula, perhaps?
We don't get them here. We just get big house spiders. Like they're just huge.
Wow.
Around Christmas, or not Christmas, but around winter time, they just get absolutely huge because they don't live outside. They live inside, or they move inside, and they're just huge.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm just getting caught up with the messages here. There's a lot of salutations going on amongst the guys here, so I'm skipping all of those. But yeah, man, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good, and yeah, no worries. Slowly but surely, you'll get some cool stuff eventually.
Fingers crossed. It's looking like I may be able to get that BMW I've been hunting for 2 months, very soon, possibly.
Nice.
I'm working something out with someone, but if that falls through, then I might have a backup. I don't know. We'll have to see, because my mum and my dad is just sick to death of driving me to Tesco's to try and find one, and every time being a bust. I've literally been to at least 18 of them, or at least, Tesco's at least 18 times in the past 2 months, and they are sick of it. What up, Paco?
Hey, Paco, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Oh, hold on there.
Well, no, my definite sort of highlight for very soon, and at least probably the whole year, would be the fantastic sort of recreation of this great car, which I will soon have in my possession. I haven't seen anything of it. In fact, the last time I saw it was completely stripping everything down, that was the last time I ever saw it.
Nice. And you said David is making that for you?
Yes.
Nice.
He just sort of said it when I sent him pictures that I was getting one of these. He said, might have to order myself one of them. I said, I'd get one real quick before they get silly prices, because there's some going for, like, I think I got mine for £11 plus £4 shipping, which is extremely cheap. It came from Hong Kong. Took a while to get here, but well worth it.
Yeah.
And they're now going for £30 plus £20 shipment, which is crazy, because Tomica stopped producing them. Scalpers in England. Indeed, yes. Every single store, at least since lockdown I've gone to, there's been at least some type of raid. So I've gone in, I might have caught on the right time, like when I found my Jaguar F-Type Super Treasure Hunt in my last hunt. That was extremely lucky. That was a unicorn case and the Jag was right on top. And that reaction in that video was completely raw. I picked it up now. Because I just didn't expect it. And it's my favorite Super of the year, so I was fantastic.
It's a nice one.
Wait.
Yeah. It's a nice one.
For sure, yeah, scalpers in England, without a doubt. I was at a hobby shop, which I'm great friends with, or at least on mutual ground with. And he said almost daily he's getting people coming in saying, can they buy cases? Like, can they buy them by the cases? And he's going, no, because I can't get a hold of the cases. So, yeah, scalping's a huge problem here, probably just as much, maybe more than it is in America, because we get little to no stock compared to you guys, as is. So with an added pressure of, the scalpers, it's even worse because there's more scalpers in a condensed area, if you get me, and there's less stock to go around, so it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Scalpers are inevitable. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Yeah, they're not going anywhere anytime soon. That's what I'm saying.
It's been for everything though. Even for people who don't collect, I mean, other hobbies like Pokemon and other things like that, the scalpers and everything. But even just regular everyday life, people hogging toilet paper through lockdown, I think that was ridiculous. But people who bought every one of them, what it does is it ruins it for everyone, not just yourself or other people in the community. It ruins it for everyone. It puts a bad name on, other shoppers, we'll say, other collectors, other enjoyers, and other just general people who are trying to live their life normally. Never mind, people who work at these stores who have to stock them constantly. It's,
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. I mean, as a matter of fact, Derek was talking about. A lot of people don't care. They don't care because they're just in it for themselves. But
yeah.
I mean, I could understand. I could understand. Where the employees are coming from. Sometimes, they see us collectors, or they see people, and they don't understand. They don't know who's a true collector and who's a scalper. All they see is people, going to the diecast aisle, and they don't know who's going to make a mess and who's not. And
exactly.
I'm with Derek. I'm with Mustang Hunter. I mean, if you guys have seen my videos, I've been very vocal. Guys, don't be a douchebag. Pick up after yourselves. If you see a mess, help out the employees, man. I mean, because people who go there make a mess. That's why the employees don't want to. Sometimes they don't want to help us out. Sometimes, I mean,
I was at a pretty reasonably large sort of toy store.
Yeah.
Yesterday, and it was a complete and utter cluster bomb. It looked like a bomb had went off. So there was also two cases. It was one of a case. The Civic was gone, so that was a shame. But I sort of helped him out by restarting everything. But sort of the singles with that much of a mess, I physically couldn't have helped, because if I tried to tie them up more, it would have made up more of a mess. So the guy, when he came and helped me, said, "Don't worry about it, because you'll tie it up, and then 2 seconds later, someone will come and mess up with it, either a kid, a parent, or even another, scalper or collector. It'll just get ruined within 5 minutes." So I was like, "No, I insist, I'll help out." And he just said, "No, you may as well, because I've got to head off and put the boxes back up and etc." But it was that much of a mess. Me putting it back up would probably have made more mess, because the mess wouldn't have already been saluted. It would have, me putting that back would have meant that the mess would have been more spread out, because someone else would have messed it up more. So in a sense, I get where he's coming from. At the same time, I sort of felt embarrassed in a way to be linked to the sort of person who would do that, because they felt it was necessary, or at least acceptable, to mess it up that badly in the first place. Never mind tidying it back up to help other people and make it look more presentable. It was really frustrating.
Is telling you that he's still looking for that BMW.
Oh, thank you very much, Dane.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are, worked out a trade or something. I don't know what's going on, but that's between you and him.
No, I completely forgot about that. Thank you very much, Dane, for reminding me. I completely forgot.
Jesse's Diecast Garage, Big A and Rapid Nismo. What's up? What's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in.
What up?
What's up, Eddie? Eddie is saying what's up to good old Jesse. Okay, got it. Hello. Okay, Red Room Diecast. Which BMW are you talking about, Dane? Maybe
with that one.
Yeah, maybe you could tell us.
It is a black BMW E91, so that's a generation, same generation where the BMW came out with the V8 M3 wagon. So called the E91 3 Series Touring. I believe it's just called the 3 Series Touring on the packaging, but it's an E91 generation Touring, which means it's the lovely Sportback with the M Sport bumpers. Generally, one I'd own in person, I wouldn't mind one. The great cars that came with straight sixes, I think it was the 325i's came with straight sixes. So other ones came with straight six diesels, etc. But this straight six turbocharged engine was extremely highly tunable, regarded as the modern day 2JZ engine, because it was so tunable it could handle big power very easily.
Oh,
but
nice.
I just love the way they look.
Okay, so Dane says he's been trying to find it for you.
I've been having the same struggle. I've seen other people find them in England, and all of them have said, just keep looking. I've been to 70 stores now, I've not found nothing. You're stressing us out now, mate. You won't let me faces. Then every few posts to say when I'm like, oh, for God's sake. And then I literally was a point where I was at the shop, went in, wasn't any, and the same exact car was sitting right next to our Blue Duke. Literally exact same spec. It was an M Sport E91 BMW Touring, black with black wheels, blacked out windows, and it was a 325i with a straight six straight six single turbo, beautiful. I think it was an N55 or N54 engine. And it was just sitting there, exactly the same spec as the one from Matchbox. It was just really frustrating. And every time, I think it's been a curse, but every time I've gone to look for one, there's been an E91 Touring sitting outside. So I'm like, it's just something trying to tell us here to give up or something, because it's doing a great job at it.
Yeah. River Lowe's 14 says, congratulations on the Jaguar Super Treasure Hunt. He's never been close to a Super Treasure Hunt. All he ever sees is leftovers. Sorry to hear that, brother. Yeah, I
have a word on that. I had the same exact attitude in 2021. I think it was March, until we had a car crash in the Nismo where someone had gone straight in the back of us, an insurance fraud, and we were given a rental car. And my dad, because he'd seen I was a bit unhappy, said, do you want to go out to the supermarket and pick out some tea or pick out something for dinner, some food? So I went along, and when he went to pay, I was in the complete mind where I was like, I'm never going to find a Super ever. So I may as well just collect it, get what I like, and etc. And then I looked at the floor, found a clip strip, and then went up, down, and the very, very bottom one, didn't get this in camera, the very bottom was, from last year, the K&N Corvette Super just sitting there, and I saw it, and I was like, the wheels and the adrenaline rush I felt from it. I was like, I've finally done it. So I spammed. You might remember this. I spammed everyone. I've just found one. I've just found one. And then literally, so that was on, say, the Friday night. The following Monday after school, I went to a Poundland. This was when they used to sell them. They've completely stopped selling them now. I saw a fresh, unopened 2019 Q case box. Now, this was at the point about 2-year-old, maybe a little less, a little more. So I used my keys, cut the box open, looked through. Oh, that Huracan's quite nice. There's a grey one with the orange accents. And then there was the Guaxilla, which was the R35 GTR green and grey. And then I moved it all, looked the second layer, and I was like, that Porsche looks quite shiny. Pull it out. And I got this on camera. I was like, no way have I just done this. I've no way have I just done this. So literally in, say, 3 days, 2 days, I'd gone from no supers to two of the best supers I've ever wanted straight away, especially the Porsche. And literally that exact night, Derek messaged me and went, I don't know, that Porsche doesn't suit you. I think you'd prefer something. And I was like, Derek, I'm having this Porsche. But no, we had a good laugh about it. And it was probably the highlight of one of my collecting sort of memories. But then last month, I went to, maybe it was a month before, I went into an Asda. Now, this is an Asda I've never had great luck at before. I've never, ever had great luck from there. And I got this on camera. It's my last hunting video. I pulled out the box. Now, we get these little blue boxes filled with a case. Pulled it out, and it was fresh. I could tell because nothing had ever messed with it. It was like everything was there. Started filming because I sort of got that feeling like I should start filming this. So I started filming, and third or fourth car picked out when I started filming was that Jag.
Mm-hmm.
And like the rush was felt again. I felt the sort of the rush of the adrenaline. I was like, I've just found one again. So I used my bus money to buy that, and the remaining money be home to my friend's house because it wouldn't have cost me as much to get here. To get my friend's house than here. And he's also started collecting because of me. Because he's seen some of the stuff I've got and gone, that would be seeing good money. I was like, you don't want to because it drains your money. But anyway, he's always wanted a super. So I was like, look what I've just found. And he's like, can you give us it? I was like, no, sorry, no. I'll help you find one, but I'll give you clues, but I won't give you it. So every time it goes in the house, I've got like the wall where I've got my 3 supers. I've got some 5-packs underneath, and I've got some 2 older stuff. And every time it comes in, he just gawks at it and looks at it and goes, you've got 3 supers. I'm like, I know I have. I remember them very well, and those are 3 memories I've always treasured, but 3 memories I will never forget. But my advice after that very long drafted story is never give up hope. Or at least if you're going to give up hope and find one straight after, because then your hope will get straight back up. But no, I'd say when you lose faith, there's always going to be another way. I wouldn't suggest buying one from a scalper for, say, £300, but I'd say keep looking, and whatever chance you get, go to it and take the chance. So say you're at, like, I don't know, a family day out at a mall. Whatever you do, go and use that opportunity. Go out, even if it's just a slight walk away, maybe a mile. Take that opportunity and go for a hunt, because you never know what you're going to find. You might find a brand new case, the cast you've been looking for, or even some older stuff. Go and take that chance and opportunity and take it well. And if you don't find anything, find a bus. Don't get dumps from it. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Pick yourself back up, dust yourself off, and go again. Have another look at some other stores, and always, always, always think positively about it. I mean, you might not have found it now, but you definitely will in the future. Or you'll find something else equally as good.
Very true. Very good advice. Very good advice. Yeah, guys. I mean, that's the worst thing you could do. I mean, the minute you give up on anything, or you tell yourself, oh, screw this or f this. I'm never gonna find a super or a chase. Or, I mean, you're automatically, setting yourself up for failure. I mean, don't do that. I mean, just keep going, keep at it. If you can't find something, try to network with good people. I can't stress that enough.
For me, from my personal experience in somewhere where we generally have famous for having little to no supers, I went on I was looking at Derek's huntings and I was like, he's getting one for almost every video. That's insane. But obviously they're compiled over a few months. a few weeks of footage, so of course they're going to be there. And I was like, do you know, I haven't found one yet, and I'm likely to not find one. So stop thinking about finding the super and think about finding other stuff that you enjoy. So I was looking, I was like, pretty naff stuff, because it was sort of, I think it was C-case, so not much stuff. It was mostly American. But even if there's nothing you like, think about what you have got, and then if you find the super, then even greater, even better. Great, you've done it. But sort of, if you're going to feel sorry for yourself, do it in a way where you're not sort of, I'm going to give up this hobby. The hobby's ridiculous. I haven't found anything. Do it in a way where you're looking at your stuff you have and appreciate what you have got and not what you haven't got, which is a great bit of sort of stuff I've learned over the years.
Yeah, very true. I mean, because there's let's see, somebody commented that they all they find is the leftovers, which is pretty much which are pretty much which are pretty much the fantasy castings. So yeah, guys, I mean, depressing, like, oh man, but yeah, I mean, the minute you you tell yourself that that you're going to fail at something, or that you're never going to find it, I mean, don't set yourself up for failure. Don't, I mean, just, I mean, if you have to drive out, a little farther away from where your local stores are, do it, or try to network with people. Don't take the easy route, and spend your hard-earned money, or the little money you get from your from your allowances or something, and give it to somebody else that that doesn't deserve it.
I mean, I've got a question there, and it was aimed at me, and it said, do I guard my supers with a bodyguard? Now, I do have a bodyguard or two. They're in my garden. They're on permanent watch through night and day, winter, summer, autumn, May, June, July. You know the who I'm on about. He was sort of born or made in sort of mid-2020 lockdown. He's currently a nature reserve, as he's got trees and stuff growing through him. And here he is. Yep. He's called Jerry. And he's now 2 years old. I can't believe that he's 2 years old now. We also have more bodyguards, though. These ones don't have names. It's just the Gonk Army. It's just a bunch of gonks. There's another one. And even better, to patrol the ants from stealing my supers and spiders and all that, we have who he's very small, but he helps kill them all.
Wow.
But altogether, they are very strong and powerful, and they will defeat an army of soldiers. If we sent these 4 things into battle against Russia, they would thrash them in a day. Russia will be out there because they'd see Jerry and go, oh, I should probably run away while I can, because Jerry would attack you and he would kill you instantly. No question about it. Jerry would just destroy.
Jesse's diecast. I have to head off.
I will be I will be back very soon. Very sorry. I'm going to leave and I'll be back in a few minutes.
No problem. Do what you need to do. Sure.
I'll be back. I promise I'll be back. Won't be too long.
Bring back some curry.
I remember that stream very well. I didn't tell you at the time, but that was very, very cold. Like, that was stone cold when I was sitting outside. It was horrible.
Yep.
Tasted all right, though.
Yep.
Anyway,
I bet. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Stay juking.
Stay juking, guys. Jesse's Diecast Garage says, honestly speaking, I'll never go hunting for supers or treasure hunts. So when I do find them, it's accidental. It's accidentally, and it's more surprisingly, and sometimes I don't realize it until the next day. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I mean, if you're not familiar with the cases and stuff like that, then of course, when you're not going to realize you found a super or a chase or even a regular treasure hunt until you get home and you start looking through them. But yeah, that's happened. That's happened to me, a few times, especially when I first started collecting, and I didn't know that there was such a thing as a super or a regular treasure hunt, because of course, people aren't going to tell you. But yeah, I mean, definitely, it's it's an awesome feeling. That when you do find them, it's awesome. Jay Hollis says, I really want to find the Ultra Red 2-pack and 4-packs. Yeah, me too. I don't know how long you've been on the stream, Jay Hollis, but I did find a 4-pack. Unfortunately, not the Ultra, but I'm still excited because, as you can see, they are limited edition, as you see here, and they are exclusive to Target. So I'm excited about that, and it does come with some very cool castings. See, like it's got the cool 1990 Chevy Camaro IROC Z. Comes with the 2017 Dodge Viper GTC, the awesome 1967 Buick GS 340, and last but not least, the 2020 Dodge Charger Funny Car Hawaiian Tribute. This is my first Dodge Funny Car that I have in my collection. So here they are, guys. It's a very nice set. I did find another one. It's same cars except for the colors. You know, the other set comes in white. And this one, I don't remember the color. It's I believe it's orange as well, but it's a little lighter. And this one on the other one it's red. And let's see. I think on the other one, this one is black, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, guys, I'm definitely stoked. Unfortunately, again, not the Ultra Red, but I'm still excited, man. Very, very nice castings in here. They're a little pricey, but if you were to buy them individually, you would pay more. So these you're looking at about $19.99 for the set, which is not bad, because if you were to buy them individually, you're looking at about $6.99 a car. So here you're pretty much paying $5 a car, which is, again, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Ding Self Sweet. Yep. Eddie's Diecast channel says that would be cool to find both color delivery. Yep, definitely. Eddie says nice. Thank you very much. River Lowe's 14 Big A. Have you checked out Mini GT? Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I do have some Mini GT cars as well. I've shown. As a matter of fact, I have a couple of videos on my GTs. Feel free to check it out. I do have. Let's see. I have some Supras, and I have some Mini GTs as well. I try not to buy too many of them because they are pretty. They're pretty expensive. You're talking about $10, anywhere from $10 to like $15, $16. So yeah, they're pretty expensive. I mean, the detail is incredible, but yeah, I mean, I don't want to fall into that rabbit hole because number one, they're pricey, and number two, they don't really hold up their value very much unless it's like a chase or something like that. But other than that, yeah. Dane South, yeah, they run for $19.99. Red Room Diecast, hey Adrian, tell Rapidismo I got the BMW. He can email me if he wants. Okay. He said he will be coming back. He probably went to go take a dump or something. But yeah, he says he's going to be back. Ding South, that's a nice. Yeah, I agree. I mean, for what you're getting, it's a nice pack. They're limited edition. You're not going to find them anywhere else. So yeah, even if you don't find the Ultra Red set, these are still it's still a good buy in my opinion. Let's see. Jay Holla, Mini GT has chases as well. Yes, they do, and they are pricey. Yep, I've seen them. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Jay Holla. Well, let's see. If anybody else has anything to share or wants to hop in and share anything, share your thoughts, what you're working on, anything, by all means. Paco's Diecast Garage, Nismo is in. Yeah, that's what I said too. Yeah, I could hear him farting from far away, from overseas all the way over here. Jesse's Diecast Garage. Did you recently find that big? Yes, I did. I found it on Friday. I did not record it There were two other collectors there, but yeah, it's okay. Mr. Eddie Grijalba is. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Let's see, the Godfather is in the house. What's up, Mr. Godfather?
Going on, gentlemen?
What is up? And Rapid Nismo is back.
Rapid Nismo, what's up?
He's back from the pooper.
No, I was not on the toilet. I've been sitting here the whole time. I had to answer a message from someone. So, yeah, it'd been sitting there since 7 minutes past 8, and I didn't realise, so I had to answer it pretty urgently. And offer my apologies for being so late at answering said message.
No, it's okay. We're just messing with you, Rapid. You know that. It's all fun and games here. It's all about the jukes.
The jukes. How's the jukes going?
Well, they're both operating well, relatively, with no issues.
While you were away, Eddie, aka the Godfather, was saying that even if somebody were to pay him $1 million, he would never build such a car, such an ugly car.
No, I would never say that.
No.
I wish I saw those cars. I wish I saw those cars over here. I never seen one before.
Eddie knows me well, and Eddie knows to not get on the wrong side of me when he talks about jukes. Eddie knows that well. Everyone knows that well.
The jukes. I like to see the juke in real life.
Yeah, they are rare, and they look pretty fun to drive as well. I mean, I've seen more of the Nissan. I'm sorry, the Nissan Kicks. I've seen that model more than I've seen the Juke.
Yeah, we don't have the Nissan Kicks here. We have Nissan Jukes and Nissan Qashqais and X-Trails. The occasional 370Z, but we don't get the new Z. Sadly, we aren't getting the new, Z, not Z. But yeah, obviously Jukes are still relatively popular. I mean, in my area, it's completely inaccurate to say how popular a car is because Nissan, literally the factory is a few miles away where they're built. So to say that they're popular here is sort of an understatement because factory workers here drive them. It's a fact. Obviously, in an area where it's being built, you're obviously going to get a lot more of them.
Here's the closest I got to a Juke. I used to have a 280ZX 2+2 Datsun 280ZX.
Ooh,
that was my car back in the 80s, 1982.
Nice. Very, very nice car. Very nice.
Lovely.
This car was one quick car, man.
What? Yeah. 2.8 straight 6. Natural aspirators.
2+2. They don't. I don't see them anymore. The Datsun 280ZX 2+2.
Well, there's a reason for that, Eddie, and that's because they all turned into dust on the bottom of someone's driveway. They all rotted away. Even in California, it was still rotten.
Yeah, I haven't seen the 280s, the 300s. I haven't seen those. Yeah.
Funny enough, or should I say sad enough? Should I say sad enough? You know the generation of 300ZX, which isn't the Z32, which is the one that shares the headlights with the Diablo. It's the generation before that that sort of looks like a 280Z. It's got square headlights. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's one of those at a pub not so far away from me, it's completely abandoned. It's really, really sad, actually. It's like a white-on-white car, so quite a nice car in general. And it's been sitting there for at least 5 years of what I know, maybe even a decade. Just been sitting there. Nothing sort of helping it. It's just been sitting.
Eddie Grijalba, we agree. Nice. The 280Zs are, definitely fun car to drive.
Yeah, this was a 5-speed.
Krispy Kreme in the house. What's up, brother? How's it going?
Better crispy. Have you guys tried the new JB Super Glue yet?
Oh yeah, I've seen the community post. No, I have not.
With the light on it, it works pretty good. I wish it was more of a gel. I thought it was a little more of a gel when I bought it. It's a little liquidy. You have to put it on nice and slow. And I'm putting wheelie bars on this car, and you have to you put the light to it, and it heats the glue up, and you can see it smoke, and you hold it on for like 6 or 7 seconds, and it's supposed to firm up the glue really strong, like a JB Well.
Oh, nice.
That'll be an infrared light, I'm guessing. Backlight, infrared.
That's a gas rat rod. I'm doing
I think you made a death trap, Eddie. You've just made a death trap.
Yeah,
Good joke, Jack. I remember that one.
yeah. I think that car is it's gonna make it into my box eventually. I don't know.
I don't know. I got your
no.
box. I got Rapid's box. I got to still mail to him. It's been sitting in there for like 5 months.
If anything, I have to say
Here's a Porsche.
that sorry, I hate to interrupt, but if anything, that gasser there wouldn't end up in your box, Adrian. It would end up in someone's back garden. After the person who's driving it is crashed it because it's too light and has too much power, as with most American things. Sorry, the lightness is not really with most things. The lightness sort of comes with sort of all the things because the Americans now seem to have a weird grasp on way too much. Trust me, I saw it in a lovely little town in Yorkshire. This massive, huge, disgusting Dodge Challenger. Hemi. It was pretty much nearly new, and it was 2016. It was disgusting. It was a plot on the landscape. It was huge. It was loud. I mean, it was sitting there, and it still was loud.
Beautiful.
It was a boat. It was fat, heavy, and just not nice. We don't want them here. There's a reason. You guys can keep them. You guys, for some reason, like them. We don't. You can have them.
Oh, we love
I'm
them.
going to send this to him. Here's a Lionel train, 1950. This belongs to a Lionel train set. 1950 Chevy. Original.
Nice looking taxi.
I restored. Here's the blue one.
What up?
Yeah, everybody's saying what's up to Eddie G and the Godfather, and of course our special guest Rapid Nismo. Yeah, you should send that one to good old Rapid as well. He loves those.
This goes on the Lionel train set. This goes on a transport set from New York. Lionel train, 1950. This is 10 times older than you, Rapid.
Say no more. Say no more. Your facial expression just said it all.
You know what, Adrian? For the rest of my life, I would rather walk about on my hands and knees than drive one of those for the rest of my life. It would be living.
Is going to Rapid.
Now that
this is the one going in the box.
Style.
This is going in the box right here. This is the one I had to touch it up for you. This is the Nissan Gtr R35. This is a custom.
Nice. Look at that. That's beautiful.
I love that wheel. I love those wheels.
So what are you planning to do with the blue Porsche, Eddie?
The blue Porsche is sick.
I don't know. I got to finish it, and I got to order some wheels for it, and I want nice deep dish rims. I don't know, and then I'll probably put it up for sale for $20, $25, or whatever. I don't know. Why? Yeah, you interested in it? I'll give you a good deal.
that last one you made with the is it Mountain Dew? The Mountain Dew decals? That one you made?
No, that's honest. No, not honest. That's
Hewitt.
That's Hewitt. That was Hewitt.
Oh, that was Hewitt. Okay, yeah, that one is nice, man. That one is super nice.
Hewitt was doing insane now. Considering he went just from oil swaps to what he's doing now, it's crazy.
Yeah, he's killing it with with his customs, man.
That's the Porsche I did.
Oh, yes.
That is lovely.
It's amazing, just put some new shoes on these cars and they, awesome. Jay Holla, I can't find the Bronco. Are you talking about the Chase? Look at that. Look at that, man.
Look at it. Lovely 70s Porsche Turbo S. No, Turbo S, so Turbo.
Osvaldo, what's up, buddy? It's like, hey, what's up, boys? What's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Static Crispy says, just send Rapid a box of nothing but American cars. You know what? That's a very good idea, Krispy Kreme. He might get that for Christmas. He just might.
Here's another one.
Oh, nice.
That's the wheel swap.
That thing looks freaking mental.
What's your address again, Rapid?
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 34.
I'll make sure Santa Claus. I'll make sure Santa Claus sends you a little something for Christmas.
Honestly, I don't mind American cars when they're done well in 1/64th scale, but when they're in one scale, they're stupidly big, obnoxious, and just over.
You can switch the camera in.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least they're not boxy like the ugly Volvo E850 Estates. You know?
I made him a Volvo. I should show. Did I show you guys the Volvo? I made him the monster truck. I got it in this box. Let me go get it.
No. It's okay.
It's insane. Honestly, this thing's insane. I can stand up for this one because this is my style.
Okay.
I can stand up for this one. Come on, Eddie, show it off.
I don't think my eyes could withstand looking at such a horrible piece of...
no, this is redneck turned Volvo. Like, this is a redneck who's still half redneck and stupid, but insane at the same time, and very sensible behind a Volvo because it's reliable and you can crush it into a wall at 70 billion miles an hour and still walk out of it fine. As so they say. You may laugh, but the 240 turbo wagon is famously known for being as fast as, I think it was marketed as a Porsche 944 turbo and a Lotus Esprit. They marketed as it looks the same as a Lotus Esprit to a speed gun because they both go as fast as each other, or as faster. So I think the Volvo sort of designers and the made those adverts are insane.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not talking about the machinery. I'm talking about the body. I mean, if they were just get more creative and
Okay, here's Rapid Nismo's box.
And give it some curves or something. Make it a little bit more attractive. Then I think
if you're looking for a semi-boxy wagon with lines that looks beautiful, I would highly recommend the BMW E46 Touran M Sport. That thing is timeless and is beautiful. You wouldn't believe that they're 20 years old now.
I believe it. Okay, so here is the ugliest car you'll ever see.
This ain't ugly. This thing's a beast.
Here is Eddie unboxing, doing an unboxing. The thing that I'm about to do an unboxing.
There's a Godfather. Eddie is unboxing Rapid Nismo's car.
Eddie is doing an unboxing of something I will do an unboxing of.
Don't worry, you can show it again later.
Is this Inception or is this just weird?
Yeah. Those of you,
I'm all for it.
Yeah,
only at Simple Customs. Look at this thing. This thing's beautiful. What are you kidding me?
It's insane. That's what it is.
Look at this thing.
I love that it's in a McDonald's. I love that it's in McDonald's livery or like McDonald's colors.
Look at this thing. This thing's beautiful. This is better than the just the trucks that they put out. It's got shocks on it and everything. Huh?
Yeah, very true.
It's even got a roll cage.
Yeah, it's got all custom shit in here. It's got everything in there.
This is a PG show.
See,
it's all right. I can.
I'm joking, Eddie. I'm joking.
That's crazy. That's crazy. This is better than Derek's.
Oh, that's Derek's GT3.
Yeah, I still got Derek's. I got to send it to him. An old man diecast Camaro I did.
Hey, I'll tell you what, right? Out of everything that you've just labelled, the Porsche, the Camaro, I'd say the Volvo is better by them every single day of the week. They are just so much better.
This thing rolls like a baby.
Very true. Static Crispy says Hot Wheels are like real life cars. When you put wheels and coils, they change the whole car. Yes, they do.
Well, we haven't changed the wheels on our Nismo, but we put Lawrence swings on them, and man, it's changed the whole car. It's changed the handling, it's changed performance, it's changed the way it looks. It looks so much more aggressive now. It looks really good.
Oswaldo is suggesting to put lowrider rims on a Bugatti.
Honestly,
I don't know about that.
Controversial opinion, but I couldn't give any less hoops about a Bugatti. I do not care for them whatsoever. It's just a rich man's car. I sort of respect the feats of engineering that they've caused, but I do not care any less about Bugatti. It'd be cool seeing one in person, but I don't care. I don't care much about them.
This is another one for you.
Bandero Toys, what's up? He's saying, "What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Thank you, man."
Oh, is that a Lancia?
Yeah, that's the Lancia. That's the one I made you. Custom Lancia.
Oh, that is cool. I forgot about that. That is cool.
That's the Lancia I made you.
That's a Lancia Stratos. In fact, it actually looks like one I've been driving in Dirt Rally 2.0.
Did you use different wheels on that one, Eddie, or is it the same size?
Yeah, I did. I changed the wheels over on it. I put they're plastic old wheels from the 90s.
Oh,
They suited so well, though. I mean, Lancia Stratuses are just like mental looking. They're just so good. I mean, they are incredibly small in person. I've never seen one in person, but I know how small they are. And they are just incredibly small things. I love that as well.
There's another one for you, Zamex. I made a Zamex for you.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, look,
Yeah.
that one comes with the lenses and everything.
Yeah, and what's the other one again? Oh, here's a Mini Cooper. That's the other one I threw in there.
Definitely prefer that. Definitely prefer that over a Volvo or the ugly.
Volvos are nice. Volvos are
Now
nice.
you'd say that, Adrian, because you like small cars and you like small things. Big Volvos are not your thing.
This is the Aston Martin.
Big Volvos are for people with big personalities and big,
That's another one
ambitions
for
and
you.
thought.
Rapid.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Right. Adrian, you cannot deny that this Aston Martin is one of the most beautiful cars ever made. Literally
Yeah,
full stop.
that's a nice casting.
Yeah.
It's the Aston Martin. No, it's the Aston Martin DBS. I've seen a few in person. It's built off of the DB9 platform, or it used to be, and it is one of the hands down most beautiful cars ever made.
That's the other one for you.
And that's a pretty good looking car as well.
Yeah, that's the one.
It is. Very, very cool car.
I gotta send them bill to you.
But that DBS/DB9 is just, they are hands down. They are just utterly stunning. They are just, they make your mouth water. Even if you don't like English cars, they just.
That's the other one for you. That's the other one in your box. The Ferrari 348.
Oh man.
Ooh, that's lovely.
That's beautiful. Car, the wheel choice is the only thing that Mattel back in the day, is where they messed up on the Ferrari.
There's a funny story behind these.
Yeah,
Funny story behind these. I bought a bunch of these off my friend in Greer in the Barnyard Flea Market, and I bought them all off him. And he was selling me these for $3 for $5. And I must have bought $400 worth of cars off him. And then someone come and offered me, I gave them away. I think I sold them for $6 a piece. But I was buying these $3 for $5. Imagine that.
What a steal.
Crazy.
But no, honestly, I don't mind the wheel choice of some of the things I've picked. Like one of my favorite castings ever by Hot Wheels, and I think full stop favorite Ferrari they've ever made was I can't remember which one it was, but it was the Challenge one where it had like the little plastic wing at the back. I think it might have been. I can't remember what it was. What generation was that? If you remember, please put a comment because I've forgotten. But it's definitely a Challenge one. It's like a race car. It has roll cage and it has a wing, not too big, and it's definitely like built off a road car. And those things are just class. Like they are. Like love the way they look.
At that.
Also, R390s are pretty cool. That also shares the same lights in the Z32 300ZX.
The Nissan 390 GTI 2020 release.
Those were supposed to be Le Mans races, but for Le Mans you need to have a specialized fleet of cars that you've built that are road cars. So apologizations. And Nissan was supposed to make, I think it was over 10 of them, and they only ever made one, which is the blue one. They didn't make any others. They just didn't bother. They just made one.
Here's the Audi fire, the Audi RS.
This is one of my dream cars as well. I love these. I love these.
Static Crispy, good point. He says, why does Rapid Nismo like cars that he drew in elementary school?
You should have seen some of my cars during elementary school because they were pretty top class.
The Morris Mini, that's another one for you.
That's a beautiful one as well. Love Morris Minis. They are picking up crazy prices nowadays.
Eddie G says diecast Misfits coming soon. Nice. Static Crispy says lowrider wheels on a Bugatti. I done that in GTA.
Let me see
Wicked.
what else. I'm gonna put these in the bag.
Bandero Toys, I left my like number 9. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Static Crispy, Big A, you got any Ferraris? I don't. Unfortunately, when I started collecting, Mattel was no longer working with Ferrari. So, yeah, I missed out on those. I mean, the only way I could get them if I'm willing to pay anywhere from $10 or more to get them. And honestly, I don't think so.
Yeah, I sold all mine. $6 a piece. I got a few that I keep.
Ferraris are very sticky points.
Yeah, that's a steal. That's definitely a steal.
The older gated manual Ferraris, I really have a soft spot for because I love a gated manual car. But
That's the other ones I got.
Ferrari have always been sort of a really sort of fussy, as any Italian is, fussy sort of company which wants its own way. No offense to anyone who's Italian, that was a joke. And if you do like Italy, I highly recommend, if you have Amazon Prime Video, watching a new series by James May called Our Man in Japan. Italy. But no, I really don't like the way Ferrari is sort of thinking they can run the world, or at least all of their cars, by the consumers, so you can't modify it or take any badges off it, which I think is completely wrong. Because if you've bought a car and spent your own money on that, that's yours to spend your money and modify however you want. So if you're then going to, as a company, stop anyone else from doing that, then I think it's completely wrong. And I think you should be stopped doing that completely.
Remember this custom?
I love that custom. I've
That's
always
that's in your box. That's that Volvo.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I was actually going to buy one of them on eBay. I found one for relatively cheap, but it was really smashed up. So it sort of drew me off it.
Jay Hollis says that he heard that Ferrari is supposedly coming back.
That was an April Fool. Sorry to say.
No, they can't afford to pay Ferrari for the decal. Ferrari wants $1 a decal, $1 a tampo. So on their cars, they average like 2 or 3 tampos per car. So they're going to give them $3 a car. So 1 million cars, that's $3 million. I don't think Mattel's going to come up with $3 million to give to Ferrari if they put out 1 million cars, unless they put out like 1,500 or 2,000 cars. But I don't believe in the numbers that Mattel puts out. They put 1,800, 1,200 on their cars, but they don't put them worldwide. They just put a number on it, 1,200 made. That could be 1,200 in the East Coast, 1,200 in the West Coast, 1,200 in Canada, 12 in Indonesia, 1,200. You don't know, because I believe if there was only 1,200 of those cars wouldn't be $6 or $8 on the pigs at Walmart or Target. There'd be 50, 100, 200, $300 cars. That's a bunch of crap, I think, Yeah. The same thing with the super treasure hunts. The super treasure hunts, there's way more than what I think. They're out there, and they put them in boxes, but there's 1 million of those cars in their factory, and they put them in when they want to put them in, and then they recolor them and throw them in something else, I don't believe the super treasure hunts are way overrated.
Yeah, the problem is, they also get, a lot of people who work at those factories, they get the good old they get the good old 5-finger discount. So that's why that's otherwise we would have a lot more, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Our buddy drunk in the house. He's asking if we have any Batman cars. I do.
Yeah, I got Batman cars. I got a lot of them. I got a lot of Batman stuff. But if these cars were that valuable, we wouldn't be having them in our house in our cases and stuff. They'd be out to high-end collectors, and everything else would be scooping them up off the market. So, there's 1 million of those cars out there. It may be hard for us to get them, in boxes, but look at Lamley. Lamley gets all the good stuff in his boxes and stuff. I don't like to badmouth John. John's a good guy. He does a lot for the community. But Mattel feeds him cars and stuff, and he showcases them for us to go chase them down and get all hyper about these cars. And,
What I'd give to be in
People
his
get
position
crazy.
is not describable. Honestly, like the stuff he gets from manufacturers, which is like raw stuff, brand new stuff that hasn't even been unveiled yet. The
Yeah.
opportunities that man gets are unreal. And honestly, commend him for getting to that point, for all the sort of all the
Yeah,
time
I mean,
he's spent growing
yeah.
his channel and growing his platform.
Yeah, people could say people could say what they want about John, and I get it. I get it. Sometimes he may come off the wrong way, like ooh, look what I got. But at the same time, I mean, you got to give
He's worked for that position though.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, but
it
he's
does annoy me
he's
slightly that he gets
showcasing those
everything for
cars,
free.
you know.
right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you gotta give credit, regardless of what anybody says or thinks. I mean, you got to give credit to where credit is due. That guy paved the way for a lot of us, for all of us content creators to be able to do what we do. So he,
I mean,
his job is, this hobby was dead in the water years ago, and there was few straggler collectors. People collected them, but not as much as they did today. And John, he bring the hobby back from the dead. It was like baseball, with all those steroids, with all those with Canseco and Bonds and Maguire and all those guys hitting the home runs. Steroids saved the game of baseball back then. I don't care what anybody says about sports. I've been dealing with sports memorabilia for over 50 years, 40 years, since I was 13 years old. And if it wasn't for those guys, they saved baseball back in the 80s, because no one wanted to watch baseball anymore. It was too boring. And that's what they did. They did it like Clemens and all those guys. They did it for the game. They didn't do it for popularity, and they didn't do it for the money, because they had plenty of money and they had plenty of popularity. All those guys are Hall of Famers. They're all in the hall. They should be all in the Hall of Fame. Bonds, Canseco, Maguire, all those Clemens, and with all the bull crap going on and steroids, you still got to hit the baseball. You still got to make contact. You still got to have that ability, and those guys had great ability. They're Hall of Fame players. I don't care what anybody says.
Yes, sir.
In terms of the bit about Lamley, of course, it mildly frustrates me when I look at the stuff he has and he goes, oh, he's got that, and I've been out 2 months and been looking for that, and I still haven't gotten it, that BMW. But at the same point, he's still a great guy. He's still, done heaps for the community, and the amount of, publicity and say fame he's got over the years is well deserved for the amount of platform and the amount of years he's spent building his platform. And although he gets some stuff for free, the majority of it he still pays for. He still has to do something for it. He's still gone a long way and spent a lot of hours and money. And obviously that's saying time is money. He spent a lot of time publicizing and spreading the word about these manufacturers that are up and coming, say Mini GT a few years ago when they were a nothing brand to what they are now. He was one of the pioneers in spreading their name. And look at them now. They're getting Kaido House exclusives. They're making brand new casts every month. I mean, he definitely deserves fame, and he's done a lot for everyone. So why can't he enjoy what he's got? And he's worked that position. So more all for him, albeit he's worked for his stuff and he's worked for it. So let him have it. Let him sort of have fun with it. Do it the way he sees fit.
He put the hobby back he put the hobby back on the market. It's good for him and good for everybody. It's good for the hobby.
Look at my channel. The core of my channel now. Sorry, Adrian, but the core of my channel now is predominantly showcasing and reviewing brand new or older casts that I really like. So looking at that and then going over to a Lamley video, the setup of the video is very similar, which I've done completely coincidentally. I look at them, I review them, and I give my general thoughts of them, give the manufacturer and what I think. And he's generally pioneered the way that many sort of reviewers do it. And I noticed when I was making my videos, there was a huge gap for English-speaking reviewers of brand new casts. So I say that meaning no offense. Usually when I looked at it, I would say I was researching, so I was about to buy, say, a cast, say my R32 GTR from Mini GT. And the only videos that were there were made by reviewers, say, in an Asian country. So you couldn't, even the YouTube translations wouldn't work. So you were sort of stuck there going, he's trying to give you facts, but you can't understand them. So good for him for reviewing it. but there's really sort of an open gap for people who speak English who want to listen or to find more about these casts if they want to buy them or look at them or view them. So that's where I sort of jumped into the market and saw there's a gap here, I'm going to fill it. And that's where I've sort of stayed at it, and that's where I find it comfortable to do my videos with. And that was only possible because of John or Lamley, only possible because of him, because I wouldn't have come up with the idea without him.
Yeah, I agree. That's, it goes back to what I was saying. He paved the way for a lot of us content creators, and love him or hate him. I mean, he's a great guy. I mean, he's awesome. I mean, he has a good relationship with the designers at Mattel. He doesn't live off of YouTube. If you guys, those of you who don't know, he's in pharmaceutical sales, so he does that's his main
income
source of income. But I mean, the YouTube and everything else. I mean, that's just just secondary income for him, which is great.
Yeah,
but
he woke up the hobby. That's his job, and that's what he puts all those great castings on his YouTube channel, and people scramble for them. They want to, and sometimes it hurts in a way because you get all these scalpers and they watch him and they see what's hot, and then they watch all our channels to see what we got and what we want to collect, and they go out and they scalp all these cars and they try to make a living off it, but I don't know.
I mean, in a way, for us making the videos and enjoying the hobby, enjoying the new cast, say a really hyped cast like that, Matchbox Nismo Gtr R, we're sort of shooting at glass houses because we're showcasing these things and showing how great they are, and we love them so much.
100% right.
At the same time, we're also opening the gateway and pretty much opening the door to our houses, saying to scalpers, this is the thing we exactly want. We love this. We want more of this.
Oh, of course.
That pretty much opens the door to them, any one of them saying, I can make money out of this. I could be going out buying every single one of them I see and sell them for $50 more than what they should be. And sort of, in a way, us publicising the hobby to new people, sort of sharing our videos and sharing how enthusiastic we are, would really entice sort of younger and older collectors alike and into doing the hobby. I've spoken to a few people who've done that because I've watched some of the stuff that I've done. I've recommended people like you, Big A, Eddie, and numerous other people in the community.
Thank you.
And sort of the same story goes for every one of them. They've got, how have I never heard of this before? I always look at them and I always thought of it a child thing. And then they look at it and then they become thoroughbred collectors, as I call them, as us guys do. We collect what we like. And then they sort of run into the hype train where the JDM this, that, and JDM that. And yes, I can appreciate a good jab call like Nismo there. But at the same time, you can also appreciate other things. And that's a big thing about the collecting is don't just collect what is popular, collect what you like. Now, I've noticed that myself where I've stopped sort of getting every single one of the castings. Like, for instance, that Nissan Z Proto that came out earlier in the year. I was all for that yellow release, but this white one I'm not really picking up. So I'm not going to get it because it's not really tickling my fancy. I don't really want the white one. The yellow one was nice enough for me. The white one I could leave on the shelf for someone else who would really like it. And that's where I think growing up as a collector has really helped me in a way where I can sort of save up more money and not spend it. Because yes, I can appreciate a cast, and yes, I like having all the castings, but I don't have to. And if it's a cast that say isn't fully detailed, like that new Liberty Walk GTR, I'm quite happy leaving for someone else who might really, really want that, or might be, starving to find it. So in a way, I'm sort of paying it forward by going, do you know what? I'm not going to be selfish, and I don't really want it, don't really need it. I'd like it, but I don't need it. So I may as well let someone else have it, or some kid to enjoy it and pick it up when they say 20, when they go to their parents' house and goes through all their old toys and goes, I remember that. I picked that up and I paid with that. I took it to the beach. I took it, and I'd want other people to have the memories with these sort of little die-cast cars as I've also had and grown up with and grown up to be a collector. And that's where I'd want other people to see and sort of to view and to have that experience with.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, a lot of people get caught up in the hype and what's in,
way too much.
What's in, what's new. This guy bought it, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go out of my way to get it as well. Don't focus on what other people collect. Focus on what you like to collect. I mean, if you want to,
don't get me wrong. don't get me wrong, that's happened to me a lot of times where I've gone, that guy's just bought that. I need one of them because I've looked at something and gone, that's sort of nice, but sort of cool, and not gotten it. But then I've seen, say, Twice Diecast showcase something and I've gone, I need that. That's really cool. And that's where the sort of showcase.
Let me ask you something. How many times did you go to the store? Yeah. I got to get this. I got to get it. Then you bought it, took it home. And then you lay in your bed and you look at this thing and you say, why did I buy this?
Far too many times. I've got a Matchbox tow truck upstairs, and in packaging in the store, I didn't have anything to compare it to, and it looked about 164 scale, and I've bought it and gone, that thing's about 187th. It's tiny. You can't even fit an R32 GTR on the back, and that's a relatively medium cast. So I'm like, that was a waste of money. So I'm now trying to frantically trade it away from someone, and no one wants it. So I'm like, well, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place now because no one wants it because I've opened it by like sort of cutting the blister. So it'll go back in and it looks like no one's opened it, but it's like I don't want it anymore. I've never used it for video because I've only used it for photography, but it's too small, so it just doesn't look right. And I've gone, well, that was £7 wasted.
Yeah, you know how many people? You know how many people and how many collectors they open the cars with acetone, and they take their car out, they display them, look at them, and then they say, "Why did I buy this?" And then all of a sudden, 2 months later, they put it back in the package, seal it up nice that no one even knows about it, and they put it out on the market, and they get double the price for their cars.
I mean, that's the reason why. One of the reasons why I use a razor blade and I cut my blisters, because that stops me from reselling them.
That's
and
right.
it also stops anyone who may. I mean, I've never resold anything. I've given a few things to my friend who's my new collector, like over the road, not new collector, but like he's a newer collector, and I've tried to help him out. So I've given a few bits and pieces that I've bought myself, which he could have a lot more enjoyment out of. I don't mind doing that, and I've given a few tip-offs. But in the long haul, there's no point in keeping hold of things that you don't want. So if someone sent you it, by all means, keep that, because I'm never getting rid of anything that I want to send.
Like I sell cars every day in here, you know, and I don't run out to the store and go buy cars just to put them in my shop and then resell them again. You know, how many times do you see me make a video going to the store and buying cars? You know, it's everybody in the world's doing that, making videos, peg hunting. They're cool. Then I enjoy it. I sit on my chair and stuff and I watch, you know, all the guys go out peg hunting and stuff like that. That's cool, you know, but that's not my gig. I'm 60 years old. I don't want to be running to the store every day, every morning, every night, hunting, looking for Hot Wheels. If I find something, I find it. You know, it's no big deal. They don't matter to me. Yeah, they're nice to keep in my case, a few here, a few there, but you know, I like to play in my shop. I like to, you know, give cars to kids. I like to sell some. I'm not a scalper. I'm a reasonable reseller. You know what I mean?
I mean, it really annoys me sometimes when, of course, you're after a cast and you focus on it. It's like that BMW. You focus on it and you really want it that hard. You've got that passion for it. It's something you really like, and it's a car that you personally love. But at the same time, there's no point in getting bogged down about why you can't get it, or, you know, maybe someone else has bought it and scalping it. Just get on with it and stop spreading sort of your negativity, we'll say, in the community, and just, you know, look after what you have and enjoy what you have. If needs be, if you find something you don't particularly like in your collection, give it to someone else. Give it to some kid who would appreciate it, whether you bought it for, say, $8 or something, you know, reasonably expensive. You don't like it, so it's not really doing anything collecting dust for you. You may as well give it to someone else who would enjoy it more than you do.
I call them dust collectors. Like you have a hobby, you want to enjoy it, you display it and enjoy it, and take it out of the package and put it in the case. Take it out, look at it, show people who come over your house to visit. I take them in my shop. The people come and visit me, and they're like, "Wow!" And I hate putting cars in boxes. Package cars, buy them and put them in boxes. For what? You're not a car.
Well, I'm in the process right now.
Anybody can get mad at me. You can get mad at me, hate me, get off my channel, or whatever you want to do for saying this, but they don't belong in boxes and they don't belong in cases. If you can't display your cars, you shouldn't be collecting them. It's a hobby. I don't care. You know what I mean? I got cars in boxes. I don't like them in boxes. I give them away to kids, or I try, you know, I sell them. I put them out on the table, and I give them practically for nothing, $1.50, $2, just to make a few bucks. Because I say to myself, how stupid were you buying all these cars and you got to hide them? They're no good being hidden. You got to put them out, you know.
Me personally, I've got a pretty small room, so sort of collecting them isn't a hard thing. but it's redisplaying it where I really struggle because my room is generally really small, so I can only pick a select few that I really, really like to display, at least properly. So right now I'm in the process of getting some pegboard and filling some walls so I can really display them properly. And that's really taking shape as I'm starting to redecorate my room, but I can't do that until I repaint. So right now I've got something that were the things that were out on the walls back in boxes so I can repaint. And that's something where it's temporary. It's never going to be permanent. I'm never going to keep all those things in boxes. So, I've got to think, which ones do I want out right now, which are easy to put back in when I want to or need to, and which ones I want to keep out. That's really the deal with it right now.
Yeah. I've always said this. Once it gets to the point where you
How
have
much really do you want to spend on one? Spend $10,000.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's like I've said this many times. Once you've amassed so many cars, and it gets to the point where you can't enjoy them, you don't even know what you have in your collection. And, that's a sign for you to start scaling down, or to maybe
Yes.
like Rapid said, start looking through your stuff, and just decide what you really want to keep. And decide what you want to keep, and if not,
I would say this though.
If not,
if you're going through anything,
do you really need variations? Like how many variations?
But I would like to say this before as a disclaimer to anyone who may be going through their stuff right now or in the future. Remember this: when you're going through it and you're going through a box of your old childhood toys, whatever you do, take through and go through it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And if you find something that you haven't touched in a while, but you have sentimental or memories with, do not, under any circumstances, get rid of it and put it in a place where you know where it is. Because if it's something sentimental to you through your childhood or some other things, never get rid of that thing, because you'll remember once you do get rid of it, someday you look back and go, why did I get rid of that? Because you'll have memories with it and connections with it that you can't get with anything else. And those are memories that are irreplaceable. So whatever you do under no circumstances, get rid of something that's sentimental, because whether it's a custom for someone else that you've, enjoyed, make sure that you don't stress over anything like that. Just, take a second chance and take a look through it and make sure you're definitely right getting rid of it, if you know what I mean, before you regret it and too late.
Definitely that, some good advice from
Those cars out there, the memory cars, what's the glass case?
Eddie, you're breaking up. But
Eddie's potato phone isn't handling well.
Static has a question for you, Rapid. Static has a question for you, Rapid. He says, do you keep all your cars outside?
Right. Well, this is a funny story about why I'm always outside. My collection's in my bedroom, and I've got a cupboard filled, which I sort of call my mini museum, because it's filled with all my really nice stuff and the stuff that I enjoy and the stuff that I get sent, ready to get put on the walls. And the reason I'm always outside, not in there, is because the lighting's horrible. The light's sort of yellow, because the yellow light is sort of better, because I get headaches from white light, like migraines. So I always have a white, the main light in there is yellow. That's completely out of the question. That doesn't translate well on the video at all, and the lighting's completely sort of rubbish. Also, the audio is rubbish as well. The audio is sort of all over the place. You can sometimes get good audio and sometimes very echoey, depending on what time of the day it is. And the internet connection up there is terrible. But my main reason why I was outside was my internet connection is better out here for some reason. It's more sort of constant. The audio, from my perspective and my point of view when I'm editing my videos, is much better when I'm outside. I really like the outside editing because it's just so much better. It's more constant. The sound is just nicer. It's more clear. It's crisp. It's raw. There's nothing sort of echoing. I mean, it is now because I'm in the middle of two houses, so it's echoing. But where I film over there, there's nothing echoing. It's a constant noise. It's like I'm in a studio almost. I've just got my phone in front of me where I record from, and it's just so much better, and it's so much easier outside than it is inside. It's so much easier.
Very true. That's that's important. I mean, it doesn't. You're you're doing a huge disservice to your audience if if you're in a room where they can't really hear you or
Yeah.
see you or. So yeah, I mean, just do what you got to do in a place where you feel comfortable.
I don't like to, but I often go back to my very first video where I changed up my format completely, where it wasn't just random uploads. It was, right, I'm uploading Saturday at 5 p.m. and it's happening now. And I changed it up completely what I was doing and reviewing and everything like that. And it was when my voice sounds like a little girl, but whatever. It was back then, and I really saw a change where I went from being inside, and you can see how echoey it was and terrible it was, to right, I want to be professional, and I want to eventually be up there and be like Lamley, where the name Rapid Nismo will be reminded and shared by communities alike and other collectors, and they'll look at my name and they'll say, you go to a hobby shop and go, do you know of Rapid Nismo? And they go, yes, I know exactly of him. He's that guy on YouTube, and he's that guy and he has a website. And I was thinking I was never going to do that from a room where it's echoey, the light's horrible, the sound is terrible. And I was like, I need to make a switch. And then suddenly, within, say, a month or two, being outside and recording outside made a change to where people don't just come to my channel for watching the new reviews and the new stuff. They also come to it for the novelty factor that there is not really any other people who go and review casts or even do anything remotely diecast outside. It's all inside. So that's really where something came from, where I was like, I can turn this garden here into something that's really recognizable and sort of only something for me, where no one else can replicate that. It's my garden, my sort of pipe man in the corner. And it's sort of become sort of like a subgenre for the channel where I'm outside. If I'm not inside, then I'm hunting. And, it's become an easy thing to do, and it's become not lazy, but an easy way to sort of recreate a video well, and something that I enjoy creating and feel confident uploading because I know that it's successful and it's gonna produce a high quality effect. And I like it.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. I mean, when you're making content, I mean, we all start. Our first few videos are not the best. I mean, we're still learning the ropes, and we get better as we progress. The more we upload, the more we create. We start learning on our own, and the goal is to be better at to get better at our craft, so that our viewers could engage more. They could comment and draw them in, and at the same time encourage new subscribers, new people to start following you, to subscribe and stuff like that. So
biggest thing I can say after doing this for almost 2 years is there's always room for improvement. No matter what, there's always a place you can improve from. Whether it be from connection with the viewers, whether it be from quality aspect of the actual camera you're using, or the quality of the input of your audio, or the music you play, or even down to just the way you edit or the time of day you film. There's always a time for improvement, and there's always a place where you can implement that improvement. And the biggest thing is not just the improvement, but also to listen to the people who watch your stuff and listen to other people who are doing similar. And that's sort of the biggest thing I can take from that. I'm going to have to head off. But that's really the biggest thing I can say from tonight is always listen to the people who are both watching and who do similar stuff to you. Always listen. Use your ears and listen to other people.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, as long as it's constructive, as long as it's constructive criticism and it's positive, yeah, I mean, if it's just a numbnut, just coming to your channel and just talking nonsense, I'm like, dude, I mean, what is it that you don't like? At least at least provide some constructive criticism. Don't just say, oh, your video sucks, or you're this, you're that. Okay, what is it that, in your opinion, what is it that I could have done better? Provide something to help the content creator do better next time or in the future. So, but there's and even the best content creators out there are gonna get haters. I mean, once you get to a certain point, people are gonna start hating. You're gonna get all kinds of comments.
I mean, at that point, though, the haters are the people who don't like your videos are completely drowned out by the people who support them and are positive and enjoy your personality, your charisma, and the things you offer to the table when you film. And that's really the thing you've got to focus on is constructive. I'd say constructive criticism are the building blocks of a good channel. And if you have good hearing and you can look at people's criticism and go, I mean, even the haters' point, there's always a truth of any story. Look at the way they've written it and go, right, they've written that, means I'm doing a good job, because my viewers now not just servicing to people who are enjoying me as a person, but they're also getting surfaced to people who may not. And that means that you're doing a good job because the algorithm's then recommending you to people further afield who may be not your perfect viewer, but they're still drawing in views, and them watching into hate on your viewers still drawing views and drawing attention. So the more hate you get, then you're still getting attention, and you still, as long as you don't take too much notice of it, take it with a grain of salt. Always enjoy it and make sure you're doing it for enjoyment, not for, make sure you're doing it for enjoyment, not for feeling good about yourself and getting popularity. Do it for yourself and not anyone else. I'm going to have to head off, so I'm very sorry. But thank you very much to everyone for tuning in, watching, and listening to me talk absolute rubbish for over an hour. Thank you very much, everyone. And of course, if I may say so myself, stay safe, everyone. Have fun, and of course, stay jugging.
Later, Nismo. Have a good one, man. Take care.
You too.
All right. Oh, man. It's always a pleasure to have a good old Rapid. Eddie is having some technical difficulties, apparently, but I'll leave him here. Let's see.
Yeah,
there he is. Okay, cool.
There we are.
Pia, a.k.a. Mad Visions, is in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Is that a crispy when people leave? Yeah, when people leave like hateful stuff, I just laugh at them because they're still giving me views and take their time to comment. Exactly. Yeah, even if they give you a thumbs down, I mean, at the end of the day, they still give you, they still watch your video, right? And I think they're just trying to get a rise out of you. Maybe that's what I don't know. Maybe that's what gives them a high. They're still. I don't know why. I mean, there's people like that. I mean, there's, at the end of the day, I mean, they're still doing you a favor because they're still taking the time out of their day to watch your video. Although, even though they supposedly don't like your content or they don't like you as a person, they're still, contributing to the to YouTube's algorithm. So either way, I'm appreciative of that. What I don't like is when people just leave a negative, a nasty comment and don't provide any constructive criticism. Like, dude, I mean, really? I mean, if this is not your jam, there are many other content creators out there. Go find some content that you really enjoy. You don't have to come here. Nobody's forcing you to come here and watch my stuff. There's millions of us out there that do different types of content. So go find somebody that you like and follow them and do whatever. You don't have to be here. Pia says hopping on real quick before I have to do some yard work. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand. Sometimes you got to do those jobs that nobody likes to do around the house. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Eddie says, peace, Rapid. Okay, cool. Static Crispy says, LOL, I meant to edit, but it still works. Yeah. It's all right. Like I said, Static, I mean, you'll learn as the more you do it, you'll I mean, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't get discouraged about what other people say. You got good people here who could help you. You got Mustang Hunter, you got Derek, you got me. You've got some good resources who you guys could come to if you need some advice or some tips, some pointers as to what could you do better, and rely on the people who are successful, who have been doing this for a while. Listen to those people. Don't listen to the haters, man. Don't listen to the noise. Don't let people like that drive you down or discourage you from doing what you love to do. Jesse's Diecast Garage, hit them thumbs up, guys. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it. Gonna skip the salutations. Eddie says, John Claude Van Damme karate chop like this. Thanks, Eddie. Paco's Diecast Garage. Thumbs up. Thank you, brother. Jay Holla. Why do people get so angry about collectors opening the supers? I opened my red 510 wagon and posted it on Facebook, and the comments were crazy. Jay Holla, at the end of the day, it's your collection. It's your car. You bought it. You do as you wish. Don't worry about what other people think or whatever. I mean, if you want to crack it open, go ahead and crack it open. Go ahead and crack it open.
Enjoy it.
I've gotten comments about why I cracked open some of my most of my Fast and Furious premium cars. I cracked them open because I mean it makes me happy. I want to enjoy them. I want to come to my room, open my display case, grab a couple of them, play with them a little bit, enjoy them, and put when I'm done, put them back in the display case. It makes me happy.
I cracked some of them. I cracked most of them. I open them.
Yeah, why not? Enjoy them. Enjoy them. There are no guarantees that that your kids or your wife are gonna give the same care, the love, and attention that you give to your cars. When you pass away. I mean, who knows? The only thing I'm doing is I am trying to educate them. Like, dude, if you guys are gonna sell these, do not cheat yourself. Do not sell. Get pennies on the dollar for these. Try to do some research. Find out how much some of these things are worth. Because some of these things are worth.
I'm gonna crack it.
See?
There you go.
There you go. See? An RLC cracked open. Boom. That Mustang is really nice. It is a Mustang, right? I regret not buying it. I so regret not buying it. Wow. I'm expecting two gassers pretty soon. I should be getting them sometime next week. And I'm also excited about the black.
There's the Mustang Super.
Yeah, I traded that I made a trade with Mustang Hunter. Yeah, that Mustang funny.
This is a nice one.
Yeah, it is.
That's the funny car.
Yep, I traded that. I made a trade. I made a trade with the Mustang Hunter. In fact, I forgot what I traded for, but I sent them that, and
it's no good in the package. No good in the package. You got to look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to touch it. Yeah, you got to touch it, feel it, roll it.
It looks much better. Yeah.
Yep.
You're hiding it. You're hiding it in the package. Some I keep up there because my garage is. I got to get it straightened out with some more cases with the glass, and then my hallway, my house. I got to get some nice Lexan cases, and I put all my nice cars that I want to keep in there.
Yep. P.S. says I bought that Mustang for the card art. Yeah, definitely a nice one. Yeah, I so regret not buying it, man. It comes in like an olive green Spectre flame color or like an anti-freeze green. Yeah, it's a beautiful. Love the wheels. Love all the detail on that. Exposed engine. Does it have opening doors, Eddie, or no?
Oh, I wish it had metal. You know what I don't get? No metal bases, like.
Oh, it doesn't have a metal base?
No, it's plastic. No, wait a minute.
Metal?
It's weird. It don't feel like metal.
But it is.
No, it's plastic.
Static Crispy says, yo, like a boss, Eddie. Cracked it open like it's a mainline. Absolutely. Enjoy your cars, guys.
Yeah,
Crack them open, man.
No.
Jay Hollis says, I can't believe I passed on that Mustang.
Metal.
Oh, it is metal. Okay.
Unless they're trying to trick me. You can't even tell. Like the old style, you can tell the metal bases.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice heavy plastic, but.
Yeah.
I can't even tell.
Wow. Let me see, Eddie. I'll give you a solo spot.
Anybody got one of these out there? I can't even tell. It looks metal. This is crazy.
I
I never seen a plastic
Does it? Yeah, maybe it just has a chrome base on it, a chrome metal base on it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't have one, so I can't speak.
Anybody
But
have one out there? I don't know. Yeah, but whoever has one, I don't know if they opened it. But when you open these,
yeah, Pia said he bought one, but he said he only got it because of the card art. I don't know if he's willing to open it.
this is crazy, man. It's
Eddie G says, "I don't know, guys. I'm about to start opening stuff. Go for
feels
it.
metal.
Do it. Do it.
Like it feels metal in the front end where the flare is, and it feels metal, but
Nice.
it looks so plastic, like it's crazy."
Static Crispy says that now he's looking at his cars to crack
Yeah,
open.
check it out, guys. Pop it open and look at it. This is driving me crazy. Wow, this is weird though. Like, I got a million metal-based cars, and they don't even like.
You know what, Eddie?
The 510, the metal base, you can tell on this. Look at the difference.
You know what, Eddie? Sometimes if you look at the specs on the back of the card, it'll tell you. It'll tell you. What,
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, Pia, definitely. I regret not buying that freaking thing, man. Jay Hall, I have the RLC Camaro in that color. Yeah, that one's nice too.
Okay, somehow wheel castings that are meant to live in infinity. The Boss Mustang definitely one on the base. A custom Boss horse into the world and standard version design characters. Episode spoiler, windows, spoiler, pipe is a large rear tires, complete graphic, Mustang speed special. Nicely spectrifying paint line by 5 spokes. With the body, while the chrome hubcaps and red line deco with the chrome chassis.
Yeah,
and engine.
But
it's a chrome chassis and engine. A chrome.
Yeah, but it doesn't say if it's metal. According to Jay Hollis says that RLC have metal bases.
Yeah, I think it's a chrome. It's a heavy chrome casting. I don't know if it's not like a steel. A chrome. The chrome and steel are different, right? It's got the chrome coating. It's probably a metal casting with the chrome coating.
Yeah, it's possible.
But it makes it feel like plastic.
Yeah. It's a tough one because I know some RLCs don't have plastic wheels on them. They don't have real rider wheels.
Chrome chassis and engine.
So it's possible that it has especially if it's one piece, if the engine is mounted onto the base, maybe and the interior maybe it is plastic.
It's a high quality chrome, but even the engine feels plastic, but it's a high quality chrome casting. It's probably a one base mold, like out of chrome and highly chromed metal.
Okay. Yeah. Pia just confirmed it's a plastic base. Okay, cool.
Is it? Yeah. But how come they say? Oh, they must have put a heavy coating of chrome over the plastic base.
It's possible. Rooney Moons, feel with your lips.
Wow, this is crazy.
He says if it feels cold, it's metal.
Oh, it's warm.
Jesse's Diecast. Look how much more beautiful that car looks now. Absolutely. Yeah, take them out, crack them open, guys. My goal is to have a couple of display cases only for my RLC vehicles or castings. Hopefully.
I saw a video today where the guy bought a ton of red lines. But I love red lines, but they're so high in price. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean the quality that you get is like second to none. It's awesome. Pia says no, not RLCs have metal bases. Okay, my flying Tiger gasser is plastic base as well. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean that's the only downside to the red line.
I don't understand it.
I mean, if you're paying that kind of money. For them, I mean, everything should be top notch. Everything.
Why do they make a $6 premium with a metal base, and then they have a $400 convention car or like the Flying Tiger gasser, and they put a metal plastic base on it. I don't understand it. No.
Yeah, like with the old supers, I love that some of the old supers have metal bases, real rider wheels. They don't make them like that anymore. That's why I'm
Wow.
trying to. That's why I'm trying to get my hands on some of the old supers. Especially the supers with metal bases. Those are the ones that I'm trying to get my hands on first.
Yeah.
Then I'll worry about the other ones. I don't know. I have a feeling that those are going to increase in value.
Now, what's the stamp? There's a stamp on the bottom of this that says D06. This is a 2011, but a 2012 release. And it's got a D06 on the bottom of this in black on the thing. Is that means it the year, the date that the metal was casted?
I'm not familiar with that casting, to be honest with you. So I really don't want to say anything because I don't want to mislead people.
Like the letter D, A, B, C, D, January, February, March. Can that D be March? And then the 06 mean March 6th of a certain year of 1977. Of the casting release was in 77, but this is a 2012. So
yeah,
they could have recasted this in 2006 or A, B, C, D, January, February, March, April. D could be April 6th of the year that they made the casting of 2012. I'm not sure. I got to look into that. I never really studied that,
Yeah. I know that some castings, if you look at the card, at the if you look at the specs, some cars are were created a year before or a year after or a year prior to the date that's on the card.
Yeah, it's a casting and a releasing date. Like the 2000s would be a 2000 casting, and then the release would be 2021.
Yeah, because remember, guys, the guys at Mattel, they're about 18 months ahead of the castings that are currently out there. So it could go either way. Yeah, it's just a matter of doing a little research. I mean, I don't know too much about it, so I don't really want to put in my 2 cents on it. I don't want to mislead any people. Jesse's Diecast Garage. People will buy to keep, and people will buy to sell. Just do what you want to be happy. Don't hate. Exactly. That's what it's all about. It should be a hobby. You should.
This is 1978. This is a 78. Larry Wood was the designer of this guy. The grease Gremlin. This one's mint, 1978. Blackwall.
PSS letter was year number was weak. Letter was year number was weak. I could be wrong.
Okay. Yeah. There's a letter and a number on it.
Paco's Diecast Garage. They call that the D60, the base code. Oh, okay. So according to Paco, that's the base code, which still I don't know what that entails. I don't know.
The base code, yeah, like Mad Vision said, the date, the year, whatever it is on it. Certain letter represents the month.
The month.
And then, something like that. I got to look into it. I never really paid attention to that stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
That's the Larry Wood.
Nice. Static Crispy says maybe a retooled casting. It's possible.
Yeah. The 1973 Larry Wood Blackwall.
Nice. PSS he can't remember. Paco's Diecast Garage. Okay. The date code can be used to identify when an individual vehicle was manufactured in the Hot Wheels factory. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Starting in 2008, Mattel began using base codes, also known as date codes, on Hot Wheels vehicles. Good info. Thanks for sharing that with us, Paco. Doug Young says base code letter, year, and number is week number 1 through 52. Okay.
who liked the Batmobiles? This is a custom Batmobile.
Nice. It looks awesome with those wheels, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Doug is saying that the base code letter, year, and number is week 1 through 52. Yeah, because there are 52 weeks in a year.
Yep.
So it makes sense.
Yep. Okay, so then 06 would be the 6th week of the year, right?
Yeah. Mad Visions. So it says so the stamping started in 2008.
2008.
So if it's A, that means 2008.
2008. Okay.
Yeah, the number was that week.
Okay. So A 2008, B 2009, C 2010. Okay, that's right. 2011. So this is a 6. So that'd be 2011 casting, 2012 release. That's right. He's right.
Yep.
Thanks for you.
Thanks for sharing that, guys. Thanks for sharing that, guys. That's very good info. Pia says, "Oh, Paco got it." LOL. Yep. Thanks for sharing that, guys. Much appreciated. Pia and Doug. Yeah, Doug. Yeah, you guys. Kudos to you guys, man. Much appreciated. Paco's Diecast Garage, for example, if the code is M36, the letter M indicates that the car was manufactured in 2019, and the number 36 and the number 36 indicates the car was manufactured in the 36th week of that year.
Okay. Wow, that's cool. Thanks, Paco.
Very interesting.
Yeah, Paco, Paco should do or one of you guys should do a video all about this stuff, all about the cars. That's great information.
Yeah, maybe on your next live stream, Paco, maybe you should maybe that should be your topic.
Yeah, that sounds good. That would be good. That'd be cool.
Rudy Moon's correct, Pia. Letter, year, number, and week number. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Pia says he's got to go cut some grass. Much love to everybody. Pia, go do what you got to do. Much love to you as well.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, man. Much appreciated. Feel free to hop in one of these days, Pia. It'll be nice to chat it up with you and yeah, just I would love to pick your brain and get your thoughts on things as well. You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, that Mustang looks real cool though. That's 100% better out of the pack.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I could trade with somebody for one of those.
Cool. Maybe I'll go to the swap meet. If I could pick up something that the kid ain't selling too expensive, I'll pick one up for you.
Yeah.
Because you want it in the pack or you want it loose?
Oh, of course I would want it in the package.
Yeah, all right.
But
yeah, we'll find one.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm expecting two what's it called? The gassers. Two gassers. Two RLC gassers. So I'm gonna keep one, and the other one.
I'll trade you. I'll trade you if I can find one. If I find one at the flea market, I'll trade you for a gasser.
Nice. You got it. Done deal.
Okay. I'll call my buddy.
Paco's Diecast Garage says August 11th. The topic will be about the base code. Thanks, Adrian.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that information. It's always good. Yeah, it's it's people like you, Paco, that
see, Paco's good like that. He investigates all that stuff, and that's good information.
Pia says, most definitely, I'm always busy mid Sundays, but hopefully one of these days. Okay, yeah, no problem. Whenever you have time, if and when you can, it'll be great. Maybe you could cut the grass on Saturday instead of Sunday.
I gotta cut mine too. Here's a Mustang 64.5.
Nice. That's a real nice one, man.
Yeah, this come out good. This is a nice one. I was doing $20 on this one.
20 on that one?
Yeah.
Nice. It's got the racing stripes on the top?
Yeah, gray stripes.
Nice. Static Crispy says it's always the cars you don't care about that you don't get are the ones that I want the most. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to the club, man. Paco's Diecast Garage. The history of our hobby is nice. It's nice.
Yeah, that's it.
Absolutely, man.
That's good. Paco should do a whole thing, a whole storyline on the history of Hot Wheels. I never seen that out there.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
You know who's also very good? Mike Zarnak. Zarnak.
Oh, Mike Zarnak. Yeah, he's a Hot Wheel historian. He writes the price guide. I talked to Mike a few times on online.
Yeah, he's cool, very very cool guy, very down to earth. You know, I mean, I've shared some cars with him before that he had I know he likes to share like variations and stuff like that. So if and when I find him, I'll take a picture of it and I'll send it to him. Yeah, and I'll email it to him.
Yeah, he's out of Utica, New York, right? He lives in Utica, New York. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in New York, so he says it's he has a hard time finding stuff over there.
Yeah, he goes to the flea markets a lot in Utica, in the countryside, and he picks everybody apart. He finds all the good deals, you know.
Yeah, when you know what you're looking for, you know, when you have so much knowledge about cars, you know, it's easy for you to to just go to a flea market or any other place and just
there's a Firebird
and cherry pick what you like. Oh, nice. That's a nice one.
That's a 2000. Yeah, 2012. I think this is a 2000. What year was this? I forget what year was this. 2008 or 2012 or 2006, I think.
Nice.
This one don't say the casting year.
Oh, it doesn't have a code. Paco says maybe I will do every video we put a little time to talk of a different piece of history of yeah, man, keep it interesting. Static Crispy Mike's a cool guy. I talked to him a few times. Yep. Yeah, he's a very cool guy. Definitely one of the first one of the YouTubers I started following before I started my own channel. Very, very cool guy. Very down to earth. Very resourceful for sure. Paco's Diecast. Mike's the man. Yes, he is.
Mike's the man.
Yeah, he used to have a little museum, and he couldn't keep up with it, so he had to shut it down. Unfortunately, he had to shut it down. You know, especially this was during when COVID hit hard. You know, I guess he couldn't keep up with the rent or whatever. And anyways, for one reason or another, he couldn't keep up with it. He had to shut it down, so he had to go take everything out and put everything in storage or whatever. But yeah. All right, man.
It's good. You find anything new? Anything lately? Nothing, huh? Me either.
Nothing, man. I mean, supposedly stores were supposed to get stuff today, but they didn't put anything out. So hopefully, I'm thinking that maybe sometime by tomorrow or Tuesday they'll have stuff on the shelf. So, but yeah, man, I did get this. That's the only thing. I did not film this, but I got this.
That's cool. Yeah.
Target exclusive. Auto World.
Yeah, I never seen that. I don't see Auto Worlds that much.
Yeah, it's brand new.
That's a funny car. What's that? The Roland Leon Hawaiian Punch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
met Roland Leon in 1986. I lived in Hawaii, and I was at the drag strip over there, and they had the funny cars under the stars. And Roland Leon had the Hawaiian Punch funny car up in the dragway over there.
Yeah, it's the 2020 Dodge Charger funny car Hawaiian Tribute.
Yeah.
Look at all the sponsors it has.
Oh yeah. It's a sharp looking car, the Hawaiian Punch Funny car.
And it's got the Goodyear tires. I don't know if the camera
Yeah,
focuses.
that's cool. Yeah, like John Force.
Yeah.
John Force is the best. He was one of the greatest of all time.
Nice. Wow.
John Force. I met him a few times up in New England Dragway, up in Epping, New Hampshire. And he's got his daughters and everybody into racing now out there.
Static Crispy is encouraging me to open this. You know what, Static?
Rip it.
Here it is, man.
Enjoy those guys, man.
So here it is. The IROC Z. Got a nice red interior. Check out those wheels, man. Man, this thing is sick. Look at the taillight detail.
Those my funny cars. Not my funny cars.
This thing is sweet, man.
My funny cars. My funny cars. It's crazy.
Check out this Viper in a beautiful orange. Black
Oh, yeah,
interior.
I got a nice Viper. Yeah, it's nice. Those are my Vipers. I got Vipers.
Black interior. It's got some nice detail on the headlights. The grille in black. Ooh. Nice. Check that out. Got some nice taillight detail. Beautiful. Check this out. This is the 67 Pontiac, I believe. Yeah, 67 67 Buick GS 340. Black interior. It's got light blue glass with open windows on the driver and front passenger side. It's got some nice little, kind of look like Steely wheels, but they're, I don't know what the proper name is, but they look like Steelies. Check that out. Very cool.
I'll break out some Dodge papers. Let me see what we got here.
And here is the famous Amos 2020 Dodge Charger Funny Car Hawaiian Tribute.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. Check out the...
How do they go?
It's got the meaty wheels on the back and the skinnies on the front.
Big Daddy Diecast will be chasing you down for that one.
There you go. Yeah, this is nice.
There's a Viper for you right there.
Wow, that's cool. Wow. Did you customize that one, Eddie?
No, this is a, where did I get this one? I got this one 1992. This is a 92 casting. This is an older one. I think 92, 93.
Is that Hot Wheels or Matchbox?
Yeah, it's got rubber tires, Hot Wheels there.
Nice.
This is an old one.
Yeah, it is a nice one for sure.
Yeah, these are all old ones. This is a Matchbox, 1994.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
You don't see these castings much, you know. The wide body.
Unfortunately not, but yeah, that's nice, man.
All original. 19. This is the first edition of Matchbox, 94.
Nice.
This is another one. What one is this one? 2012.
Thanks, Paco. I'm glad you like them. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice one, man.
And these are all mint. Not a scratch on them.
Beautiful.
What's this one? This one's 1995.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute. 95, 2000, I think the 294 casting, Dodge Viper 2006. I think they're 2006, I think.
Static Crispy says that one of the Dodge Vipers that you showed looks like an old treasure hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I know which one he's talking about. The one of the that small one convertible. I think it is. Jay Holla says, plus I like my cars full detailed with front and rear lights. Yep.
That's the one with the Spaceman. Remember the one with the Spaceman?
Oh, yeah. First man. Oh, that's the Tesla.
Yeah. Yeah. Tesla, yeah.
Yeah, that's a Tesla with the Moon Man.
Yep, 2008, 10.
Yep. Yeah, first car to the moon.
Yeah.
Ford Man's in the house. What's up, buddy? How's it going?
That's the other. This is the Viper. Hellcat.
Yeah. The Viper Hellcat, huh?
Yeah. It's got the Hellcat. It's got a Hellcat logo on.
Yeah. Ford Man 84 says bunker. Jay Hall, that's my biggest gripe with Hot Wheels and mainlines. Yeah, I agree, man. The more detail, the better. Look at that one. Love the lime green.
Yeah, this is a nice one. I wish they had Rail Riders on it. This is
Ooh. Are those real riders or no?
No, plastic tires. Nice tires. Plastic.
Nice. Yeah, I wish Mattel, would have stayed on that path. You know, now they choose the ugliest wheels in some of these castings, man.
I know, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I think this come out of a 5-pack, I think.
Jeff Brummett says he feels cheated when he gets cars with no details. Welcome to the club, man. Yeah, that's why more and more people are turning to Matchbox. I mean, those cars are detailed.
Those are Hot Wheels. That's an old one. It's an 82.
Pontiac Firebird.
Yeah.
Nice. Look. Yeah. Eddie G says mine is Hot Wheels as well, has them beat. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are turning to Matchbox because of the details, and they're focusing more on licensed models. Jay Holla, I have 76 Supers. Only 9 are fully detailed. Ford Man 84 waits in the water. LOL.
Making any Countach pace car.
Oh, look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about. The aero disc wheels. Those are ugly. Yeah, if you put some nice 5-spoke chrome wheels on that, or even some lace wheels, look awesome. Static Crispy says he just added details. Okay, yeah.
It's an old Firebird.
Look at that. Look at the wheels on that thing. The only thing that's lacking is some taillight detail, but oh look, it's got the split windows on the top. Very nice.
Yeah, it's got the split windows.
Yeah, with a tan interior.
Mm. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's a nice car.
I like the gold accents on the hood and on the sides. Very cool.
It's a Corvette. Corvette.
Look at that. That's a nice one. Jesse Diecast Garage. It's been a pleasure, guys. Got to go. Peace, my brothers. Likewise, brother. Yeah, we're gonna.
Thanks, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on for another. I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna shut it
It's
down.
decent. The Mustang.
Yeah, look at that. Love all the details on that one.
Mm.
Wow, that's really cool. Fordman84 says I'd pay $1.25 for detail on some of the on the front and back. Yeah, me too. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't think any of us collectors would mind paying a little more if the cars were fully detailed, front and back.
Metallic greenish blue Viper.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys. That's why I'm starting to focus more and more on the factory fresh models because if you notice, those cars are fully detailed. So if that's your jam, I highly recommend for you to stick with the factory fresh series. Those have some cool detail. They're fully detailed and
It's an old one. This is the old Lamborghini.
Yeah, look at those wheels. Yep. Very nice.
Metal base too back then. For a main line. Remember that when they put the metal bases on the main lines?
Yep. That's what Jay Holla, I agree with you 100%. Those, disc wheels, do not do those cars any service. They should get rid of them completely. Like, absolutely. Fordman ACC is Jesse cool. Hey, Paco. Oh, look at that.
1985 metal base.
Does that have the Butterfinger livery on it?
On the door? Off-road delivery. Tampos.
Oh, okay.
This is an old truck.
That's a nice one, man.
Hot Wheels.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Static Crispy. I recently got some mini GT Kiddo House Datsun 510s, and man, the details
1982 metal base.
Yeah, Static. We get what we pay for. So
back in the days. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Jeff Lynette, no, not really, man. I mean, I've found a few things here and there, but you guys will see. I'm working on I'm putting
Silverado with a metal base.
Yeah, I'm putting some footage together, so you'll see. Nothing, to be excited about, but overall, it's still good stuff.
Buick Grand National.
Nice. Look at that with a Pennzoil livery.
Mm-hmm.
Black and white. That's nice, man. Jeff, all fantasy castings around here. Sorry to hear that, brother. Just keep at it. Buick
Grand National, the Regal.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Fordman 84 Matchbox has been doing some killer castings lately. Agreed with you. I agree. Fordman 84 Static Crispy disc wheels. As Mark aka Dos Mendeske would say, grossies. Yes, they are. Look at that.
Yeah, the Grand National. I think this come out of the Fast and Furious. This one.
Mm-hmm. That's the premium version, right?
Yeah.
Eddie G says Commando. Yes, sir. J Holler.
Is the white one.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a very nice one. I like the white one better than the
the black one. Yeah,
the black one. J Holler, I'm gonna swap both of my Audi wagon supers.
I'm gonna swap both of my.
Yeah. Yeah, on that one. Yeah, I put some real riders on that one with the gold with the gold chrome
Yeah,
rims on it. Looks
yeah,
beautiful.
that's what I gotta do.
Ford Man 84. I was frustrated. I was frustrated when they took the metal base off the Cobra and the '67 Camaro, which, by the way, both had opening hoods. Yeah.
There's one part. Let me see.
Static Crispy Big A. How's the bigger scale collection? I try. I'm trying not to fall into that rabbit hole. Static Crispy. I do have a few of them, but not very many. I mean, in order for me to buy one, I you know, it has to really, I don't know. Yeah, but even then, I have to hold back because, like I said, I don't want to fall into that rabbit hole. So I have to control myself. Fort Man 84, the yellow 83, I removed the side decals and put on RRS. Looks great. Look at that.
Here's the Camaro with the metal base,
That's what I'm talking about.
open hood. These ones are nice. I got a white one somewhere. Then the police car with the metal base.
Yeah, those are the good ones, man.
I don't know. They don't make them like this no more. Mm-hmm.
If you guys go to the flea market, focus on finding the castings with metal bases. Who cares? Yeah, who cares if they have plastic wheels?
There's a Cobra Jet.
Nice. Look at that. That is beautiful.
I did this one.
Oh, look at that.
For GT, I did that one.
Look at that. With the number 4 meatball on the doors. Nice. Yeah. Black racing stripes. Yeah. Doug Young says Mini GT has a ton of details on their diecast. Check out Martini, Lancia, Delta, Integrale, and their 4 GTs. Yeah.
Metal base on the Tri-5.
Yeah, I have that one as well. That one's cool.
I put a metal base on it.
Yeah.
And I did the stacks of the velocity stacks on the motor.
Nice.
I put a roll bar. I don't know if you can see the roll bar.
Let me see. Let me give you a solo spot. Oh, you'll have a solo spot. Oh yeah. There it is.
I put a roll bar in there.
Nice. That's nice, Eddie. Static Crispy Wade. I think if you crack open the bases on those two, you can still see the engines. Not too sure though. Don't quote me on that.
There's the 55 gassing.
Ford Man 84, Adrian. How to get comments to come up on the screen? Okay, so when you do the stream, okay, so if you're on StreamYard, on the upper right-hand corners, there's an icon that says comments. So you click on it, and then you'll be able to see the comments. Doug Young, there's a lot of decals rabbit holes out there. Yep, I agree with you.
The original show horse. 1969. Blackwall.
Oh, nice. Oh, Ford Man 84. You're using an iPhone. I didn't catch that part. Okay, so I'm using a laptop. That's why. That's how I do all my live streams. I don't use a phone. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just don't know how to do it because, like I said, I've never used a phone to do a live stream. Oh, look at that.
That's a Ford Thunderbolt cool classic.
Jesus Christ. Look at that, man.
This is a nice casting. I like the color on this.
Wow. Thing's awesome.
Rat Rod Custom.
Ooh. You customized that one, Eddie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like like a graphite gray with the like a bronze stripe on it.
That's nice. Fordman 84 static. Some castings they should not mess with, like the older castings like those. Absolutely.
I did a wheel swap on this one.
Oh yeah, that's from
CJ7.
is that
CJ7?
yeah?
This is a Matchbox.
Yeah, that's from the Jeep Matchbox series that came out a couple
Yeah,
years ago.
on the 5-pack. Yeah.
Static Crispy for me when I stream, I use iPhone. They just pop up so I can read them. Oh, okay.
Here's a wheel swap.
Look at that. Check that out, guys. Just simple wheel swap.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, simple wheel swap could make a car look like $1 million, man.
Here's
Awesome.
Here's a wheel swap on this one. This is the premium, but I switched out the wheels to gold.
Yeah, I have that one in my display case, but I mean just factory, just stock. That's cool. Doug, nice having you, man. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm just gonna allow Eddie to finish showing us what he has.
That's the Tri-5. I mean, the Enki Racing.
That's beautiful. That's nice. Very nice.
One more. I'll show you one more.
Oh, dude. That's by far my favorite. Out of all the ones you showed, that's my favorite.
I'll throw it in the box.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Eddie.
By your truck and your Dodge Charger. All right?
Oh, that is so nice. Thank you, Eddie. Wow.
All right, no problem.
That is so cool.
This is nice.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, I mean the white on that purple or that violet looks great. Looks absolutely.
It's got the little thing on the hood over here.
Yeah, opening hood. Wow,
yeah,
that's awesome.
All right, I'll wrap it and throw it in the box.
Nice, thank you. Eddie says beautiful. Yes, sir. Static Crispy, Eddie. Where do you get your engines for the gassers?
My engines for the gases, I take them off. Take them off these. 1 second. I take them off. One second.
All right, guys. Well, Eddie gets back. You know what cars have great engines? These guys right.
Is she ready?
Yeah, these right here. Of course, I'm not going to do that on this particular casting because I
take them off these. Yeah.
Yep.
I take them off the Mustangs, the Fantasy Mustangs.
Yeah, that's the okay. Yeah, those are the tuned Mustangs, guys. So
yeah, the tuned Mustangs.
So that's where he gets them.
Off the tuned Mustangs.
Look at that. Oof.
One more.
Look at that. Yeah, those are really cool.
Yeah, I'll try to pick up 3 or 4 of each, and then I'll keep one, and I'll use the motors on the other. Here's the blue one. Got the blue one for you. Yeah, that's nice. Those are the big. That's the big time. What one's that? The big time muscle?
Yeah, these are this is the big time muscle. So I mean, if you guys want to get into doing that, but I mean these motors are, as you can see, they're pretty exaggerated, but on a custom, especially I think it'll do pretty good on a gasser. On anything other than a gasser, I don't think it'll do it much justice. But I mean that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. To each his own.
I had one of those, and I used the motor on. I don't know if you saw Liver Diecaster's video. I did him a mad mother, a bad mother. The orange.
Yeah.
The one, and I put the velocity stacks off of that, and I put it on his. Then there's the blue one. And
Yeah.
these were peg warmers, like these were peg warmers and stuff.
Yeah.
So I took a ton of them. No one wanted them. I grabbed them for the motors.
Yeah, a lot of people grab certain castings, for that reason, especially customizers. Ford Man 84. Unfortunately, Nismo had to take off, but yeah, he was here. So yeah, good guy. Look at that. Is that a Cougar?
No,
Or
this is the Challenger.
the Challenger?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the old Challenger.
Yeah, they're pretty familiar, especially the old
Oh,
ones.
no, wait a minute. Let me see. This is a Cuda?
A Cuda, yeah.
Yeah, this is a Barracuda. Sorry.
Okay.
I had it mixed up in my other box. Yeah, this is the Barracuda, the Plymouth Barracuda. Yeah. Old Barracuda. Had it in the wrong spot.
Static Crispy says, cool. Okay, cool. Thanks, Eddie. Got to pick up.
No problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, anything that that you guys could use to be creative, make some customs out of, yeah, by all means, grab them, guys. RD Custom Diecast, how's everyone doing? Thanks, buddy. We're doing good. Doing good. Yeah. Just just Eddie was gracious enough to show us some of the cars he has in his collection. Very awesome stuff. What's up,
All right. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, me too.
Catch you on the next one.
Yeah, I'm gonna read these a couple of comments and then I'm gonna head out. 494. Somehow I backpedaled to the beginning. It's all right. It's all good, Ford Man. I know you just got here, but yeah, we've been on this we're going on 3 hours, so yeah, I'm gonna head out as well. Got a few things I got to take care of, but yeah, gonna read this last comment from Static Crispy and then gonna head out. Static Crispy, by the way, the Cyber Speeders are good for twin turbo kits. Absolutely. 4Man84 Shameful Plus posted a video of some of my collections today. Awesome. Ford Man, I'll be sure to check it out a little bit later. All right, guys. Static Crispy, peace out. See ya. Safe, happy hunting. God bless, etc., etc. Same to you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, and don't forget, guys. I mean, if you guys are interested in one of these bad boys right here,
yep, I gotta get one of those.
Let me know. I'll throw in. I'll throw in a mystery car, not a super, not a TH, but I'll throw in a mystery car, a sticker, and a car. $30 shipped. And these are expensive because this is embroidery, guys.
Nothing's cheap anymore.
Yeah. This is embroidery, guys. So look at the detail. I mean, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's expensive. So
you'll get one.
Yep. So
thanks, Paco. Looking forward to see that video about the Hot Wheels history.
Yeah. All right, guys. You have a blessed Sunday. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate your time, your attention. You guys have good luck out there. Happy hunting. God bless. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or double deuce.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Eddie.